Hello? Hello, hello, hello. 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 Thank you, Evelina, for joining. Boys, it's an important day today. It's a big day today. For today, we do the deep woken. The deep is calling. The deep is calling. I don't have high expectations of deep woken. I think I'm just going to get my IP leaked and the stream's going to end, honestly. That's what I'm expecting. I do not have high hopes. I'm going to get raided by people mic spamming. And then the game will crash probably. The deep is calling. Disable mic chat. How do you do that? That's a good point, actually. I might disable mic chat. Thank you, Who's, for joining. PSD forever. Go to your account settings, select privacy tab. Hang on, I will get started in a minute. Go to your account settings, select the privacy tab. What the fuck is that? I gotta look at a tutorial for this. Some child explaining to me. The blocks fox. Voice chat could be funny though. It could be funny. But also at the same time, like, it would just be everyone trying to speak over each other to make the same joke, so maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll turn it off for now, but I might bump it up and turn it on. Oh. God, I'm on a cut today to try and lose body fat. I'm so hungry, man. All I've had is like fucking less sad protein shakes. I've got a meal after this stream though, like an actual solid meal. I'm so looking forward to it. The Last Supper. Fuck. I can't find voice chat. It's on privacy, but it's not here. They've changed it. Enable voice chat. Beta features. Oh, have they just removed it? I think they've just removed communication. Yeah, I don't see like voice chat or anything. The fuck is this? I got an email from Roblox. Congratulations, you've received the gold crown because your game has achieved 100 MAU. What? I don't have a fucking game on Roblox. What the fuck? They gave me a gold crown for doing nothing. Bizarre. All right, chat. I'm gonna piss. Then when I come back, we will begin. we'll begin the cinema.
I'm so excited. I hope you guys are excited because I'm so excited. Oh my god.
Shit, ice cold. Ah, that's ice cold. Fucking narrative. Narrative. Okay. There we go. How are we doing on this oh my god, look at that spot I've got. Bro, look at that spot. No. Oh no, that's not a spot. That's not a spot, that's a crater. That's a crater. Look at that thing. It's got like its own landmass. It's got its own orbit. Jesus. Anyway, how are we doing? Mic volume, cry about it. Thank you, GTR Danny for joining. Digophobia. Lux as well, Appy. Dwen. Local fan. Yeah, I'm kind of scared of deepwoken. Not gonna lie. So, if any of you know last stream, I got a dono. Someone donated $500 to say play deepwoken next stream. So we had to do it. But I am not joking you when I say I have had so many people on Twitter DM me that, like, because I got my DMs open on Twitter. So many people on Twitter have DM'd me saying, do not play this game. Do not play this game. But you know what? You know what? I'm going to let it... We're going to do it. We're going to play deepwoken. But... I got fucking food in my mouth.
Looking for good artists to commission your moobs art? Love your content, BTW.
I only got the last bit of that, don't I? Do you spend a couple hours looking for good artists to commission moves? Yeah, definitely. Oh, this is a tune. Yeah, so deepwoken's a weird one, but I will get into deepwoken later. I'm gonna do some React Andy first, I think, for a little bit. A bit of a reaction George. Because because I don't want to jump straight into deepwoken, because I imagine deepwoken is going to be great or it's going to be dog shit in the last 5 minutes. We're going to do deepwoken towards the end of the stream. So, drunk stream, it's Pepsi, you fucking idiot. It's drunk stream,
Hello,
it's Pepsi.
A couple of questions. First, do you think one shot will be made into a short or long-term video? And secondly, are you open to new games to play? If you want a particularly interesting experience, Noita on Steam is a fascinating roguelike.
Noita is really good, yeah. I played a lot of Noita. I can't beat it though. I can't beat it. It's too hard. It's actually too hard. It's so hard, that game. You'll cast a spell and it will just like instantly kill you. Thank you, some guy, for joining.
Harmony, if you're hearing this, you suck. Guild Skringlebob on top.
Don't say I fell off. Don't say I fell off. We got a lot of content lined up today.
Try Rogue Lineage next. It's made by the same developers.
We've got loads of content lined up today. Pyro gonna get ganked? Yeah, no, I will.
Roblox figure in the thumbnail look like a French person. Harmony,
close
if
the
you're
torn to
listening,
shreds.
you suck nuts, lol.
Okay. Okay. I tell you what, we're gonna do a bit of React Andy, a bit of React Anderson, a little bit, Reaction Anderson, a little bit. And then after that, we will jump on deepwoken. We will do deepwoken, okay? I promise. Thank you to all the members that just joined as well, by the way. I really appreciate it. React to Internet Historian's new video. I already watched it. I don't really want to watch videos like that on stream. I don't like it. It's like Wendigoon. I don't want to watch his videos on stream because I feel like it's the videos are too good. There's not like anything you can kind of talk about. And then if I made a second channel video about it, I'd just be a complete leech. Because at least when I watch like Sunny and stuff, I actually have like input, right? Like my own experiences and stuff. With but yeah, his latest video is so fucking good. It's so good. Why is Australia in the title? I'm going to Australia. I'm going to Australia next week. I'm going for PAX. I don't have a stand or anything, but I am going to Australia. I'm going to Melbourne, which should be good. Should be good. I'm excited. I haven't been to Australia in like 3 fucking years. I'm not looking forward to that flight though. I'm not looking forward to that flight. That's gonna be hell. It's gonna be such a bad flight. Like I got a bed and everything on the plane, which is slick. But yeah, long flights. Long flights are not it. Alright, I got some more donos. Let me let these in and then we'll get started.
Pyro, do you constantly get hard when you go to the store and see the price because of all of the mass inflation?
Why'd you use the fucking butter
Will you ever
Simpson
play
bit?
Ultra Kill?
Will I ever play Ultra Kill? Yes, I will. But I don't want to like if I stream it, I want it to be in like a single stream. I don't think I'll be able to beat the game in a stream, but like I want to dedicate a stream to it. You know how I like dedicated one shot? It's on my list. It's on my list. It's on my list. React to the deepwoken video about you called Doomsday. I've seen that. I'm gonna watch that on stream. Not yet. Not yet. I'm gonna. I've seen that video in my recommended. It's genius. Apparently, me playing it will bring like the complete death of the game. I've had so many people tweeting at me. You know, deepwoken at the minute has a player base of 9,000 people online right now. Actual sweats. Like the weather survival one, which I play, is like hilarious. That's got 10k. All right, let's do some React. Let's do some React, Michael. Let's do some React, Michael. Okay. All right. Let me. I like how all these videos I'm pre-recording for when I go to Australia, right? Because I'm not taking my equipment, and I'm just gonna have this beautiful ring there. That's that spot, just there the entire time, just sat there. I'm so happy about that information. Right. Thank you, Add Some Air, for joining. Mic muted? No. No, it's not. It's not muted. Right, let's have a look.
Hello, Pyro Smile. Your red spot makes your face look like Jupiter.
Jupiter. Right. We will start off with Sunny because we always start off with Sunny. Sunny is quite a sunny boy. He's so happy and pleasant. Slow mode? No. No slow mode today. The 12-year-olds get full reign. What do we got? Facebook? No. Every YouTube world record? No. How James Corden destroyed his career? How did he do that? He's wholesome. There's no way he destroyed his career. He's wholesome chungus. He's the guy that does the funny laugh in the car with people. There's no way.
Has slowly developed one of the worst reputations in media. James Corden has slowly developed one of the worst reputations in media history, and the foundation for his decline began when.
Oh my god! Did any of you see Cats? By the way, this film. I think he had a cameo role in that, right? Well, let's see the rating on IMDb. Oh my god, is that bad? I thought it was like a 6, a 2. Good lord, and that's 51k people. So that because IMDb has this thing where it's like you'll see something that's a 1 out of 10, 1 out of 10, or 10 out of 10, but then you go on the ratings and there's only like 7 people, so it's not fair. But 51k is a healthy amount of people that have seen that film, and they've said that is shit. I don't know why they did this. They had like the animals, the body is like anthro, right? But then the face is just a human. It looks horrible. Because you know, like the whole Uncanny Valley thing that people say, right? Like Idris Elba was in this, man. I love Idris Elba. How did they mess it up so bad? Idris Elba, and like, oh, he's such a good actor as well. Such a good actor. Can we do the bit already where we replace any upcoming Doctor Who with Idris Elba? Can we get that over and done with? Because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Honestly, if Idris Elba was the new Doctor, I'd probably start watching it again. Because I stopped watching Doctor Who when David Tennant left, and that was like 2010 or 9. And then Matt Smith came on, and he was just Reddit Central. I stopped watching then. But he's really good in House of Dragons. Anyway.
Decline began when people started to realize that James Corden was a completely different person when he wasn't on camera. As an actor and the main host of The Late Late Show, James presents as a happy, polite, easygoing comedian whose goal is to simply make the audience laugh. Although there's a mountain of evidence showing that in his private life he's the exact opposite to this, with his real nature developing after he first became famous back in 2008.
No, he's got the Tommy hoodie on. He's got the Tommy hoodie on. I saw this video that I think Meat Canyon did of James Corden. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, it's so accurate, because I don't know if you guys remember this, right? James Corden did a thing called carpool karaoke. He did carpool karaoke, and this was huge. Look at those views, like 200 mil, 80 mil, 100 mil. So all he'd do is essentially pick someone up in a car, like a celebrity, and then they'd sing a song. But like, it was really like cringe and forced, because it's like, you know, they act like, oh, I just found you on the street, Lamau, you want to get in? And it's there's something really like artificial about it. But obviously you just see a celebrity that you simp for, right? And you're just like, oh my god, that's great. But yeah, like the views have dropped a little bit, but like, Jesus, at their prime, like who was the 200 mil? Was that Adele? Jesus, that's madness. Then I think Meat Canyon did a video of it. I'll see when it just cuts the carpool bit.
Get to work today. Yeah, no problem. Do you mind if we listen to some music? Fuck off, fatty. All right then, off we go to sing some of your very popular songs.
Yeah, they'd do that as well. They'd get whoever artist they got in the car, they'd always get them to sing the most popular song at the time.
Girl, you got that yummy, 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 Girl, you got your baby, yeah, baby.
And they'd never sing in tone as well, like on key. They'd always sing it different. Yeah, it was just embarrassing. It was really embarrassing. I'll see if I can actually pull up like I'll see if I can pull up an actual video, but it's just Oh, that's right as well. They had the applause. So anytime they would like fart in the car or something, there would just be this mass round of applause for absolutely nothing. Like nothing was deserving of it. Honestly, I don't really mind like them singing because it's their song. If it's like Adele or it's Drake or whatever, right? But yeah, James Corden trying to join in, I don't know. It feels a little bit like grifter energy. Who's that? Is that the one that Jake Paul dated? Oh, that's Kylie Minogue. I thought that was Tana. I thought that was Tana Mojo. Oh my god! Imagine if she wormed her way into this. Oh, who watches this? Who watches this? To be fair, the same people that sit and enjoy this are the same people that enjoy Marvel. And I don't mean all Marvel, because some Marvel stuff's great, but these are the kinds of people that will like argue that the CGI in She-Hulk is amazing. Because I know that everyone's shitting on She-Hulk, right? And it's so easy to do that, but like there's so much CGI in that show that it's just absolutely atrocious. But like people have still got to defend it. Two things I will never understand is how people can defend TV like this that's so mundane and boring, and how people can defend like Nintendo games, like how it's like how you know how like games on Steam and Xbox and PlayStation and shit, they'll eventually have a price drop. They never do that with Nintendo. It'll always be like $60 every time. And people just eat that shit up. It's madness.
Of his excellent performance on a British TV show called Gavin and Stacey, James would win the British equivalent of an Oscar, although accompanying this award was an ego. They are in my skin, 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 they are.
What?
In Deepwoken, you should reroll your race until you get a Feliner. It's a race that will personally fit you.
Harmony, if you are seeing this, you suck all.
Felonor? What's a Felonor?
Oh my god! I can't wait to play Deepwoken!
Then, the coolest child played Deepwoken. That was the last time his family has seen him.
Oh, the Felonor's got cat ears. Fuck off.
And is always angry he was of rogue lineage, truly.
It's the cat race. Yeah, thanks, guys. I couldn't tell. Couldn't tell.
Watch the Actman's video on the Bungie lawsuit. It covers the $7.6 million lawsuit towards Lord Nozzo, who issued almost 100 false DMCA takedowns towards the Destiny community. It's absolutely wild. Of course you come to Australia when I got to go inland for work. Do a FNAF stream, pussy.
FNAF. I might do FNAF at some point. FNAF could be funny. I'm scared of horror games though. I don't really like horror games.
Boost that began to get out of control.
Also, I think Sonny just said this, but we had a ton of donos. But yeah, he used to be on this show called Gavin and Stacey. And I always remember that shit being on at like hours in the morning where I never watched it. What's the rating for that? Pyrocynical can't make up his own mind on things. He has to use IMDb for everything. This guy fucking sucks, man. What's the rating? 8.2. Yeah, I never heard bad things about the show, to be fair. I just remember it was always on at times that I couldn't watch. He looks exactly the same there as he does now. He's like Piers Morgan, though, James. He hopped over to like America. I think Piers like jumped over onto CNN or some shit.
It was an ego boost that began to get out of control.
You can start to think you're perhaps a bit more of a dude than you really are. And that very much happened to me. You know, I had a swagger in my walk.
As mentioned, James called it a sudden explosion into...
Imagine you showing that you've got an ego is by saying, I had swagger in my walk. Great.
Fame led him to believe that he was more of a dude than he really was, which would eventually translate into him treating everyone around him like garbage. James explained that as 2008 wore on, it got so bad I was being rude to my agent, and I even started being rude to Ruth. If I was in company and the conversation wasn't revolving around me, I would just switch off. In addition,
I don't know how people can function like that. I genuinely feel people that are like sociopaths and that, and they just like insult people all the time and they don't feel bad about it. It's almost like it's like a really fucked superpower. It's like a really fucked superpower because you could just be a complete asshole to someone, and then like if I insult someone in a conversation on accident or something, right, that will genuinely be rent free in my head for like a week. Obviously, unless they're a prick and they actually deserve it. You know, I'm not gonna, yeah.
Switch off. In addition to being rude to everyone around him, Corden began to live a typically irresponsible, newly famous lifestyle.
I'd started going out quite a lot. This door had opened to this world that I thought looked like fun, where people go, "You're amazing. You're..."
Who did the voice? That sounds exactly like him. Did he hire someone for that? Wicked Wiz. Oh, he yoinked it from someone. I see.
Secret that James.
Yeah. That's insane. That guy sounds exactly like James Corden. It's just like, imagine Sonny just gets to me, he's like, "Oh mate, I'm gonna fucking do a video, cunt, where I take the piss out of you, say how much you feel off. Could you like read some fucking lines for me, cunt?" "Oh yes, of course I could. Yes, I'm James Corden. Yes."
"Great, can I have a photo? Do you want a drink? Come out with us." And so you just end up on this path of just 3 a.m. cab rides with people you don't know, heading across London to someone's house who you don't know either, with a group of people who think it's amazing that you're there. This is an intoxicating thing to be part of.
I'm so happy I've never done that in my life. I've never done that. I've heard of so many like e-celebs that go to like London or LA and they just end up in these like night after night parties where they get completely shit-faced and they're just like never sober, and they're with like a bunch of like literal who's that have no idea who they are, like clingerons and stuff. It's insane. It's such a dangerous spiral for like anyone that gets like famous way too quick.
All of which being noticed by another Gavin and Stacey actor, Rob Brydon, who explained that when he first met James Corden 6 years prior, he was very impressed by him, yet after winning the Oscar award, James Corden was on a roller coaster. This boy from High Wycombe, and he's suddenly enjoying the fruits of his success, and he just lost his way for a bit. He was burning the candle at both ends and becoming ratty and irritable. James Corden claimed that his streak of irresponsibility came to an end after attending 18 months of therapy, although even after this, there were still countless examples of him treating people like garbage. For example, James Corden stated in a BBC4 interview that he
I had to bully my way to the top.
World, which can be
Don't
observed
ever
in
admit
such as
that.
the time he'd get into a public argument with another incredibly respected actor, Patrick Stewart, whilst on stage.
He argued with Dr. Xavier? He argued with Jean-Luc Picard from Star Trek. How are you that down bad that you're beefing with him? He's like the most lovable guy ever. What the hell?
Public argument with another incredibly respected actor, Patrick Stewart, whilst on stage.
When the presenters are up here and when the recipients are receiving their awards, don't stand at the back of the stage with your hands in your pockets, looking around as though you wished you were anywhere but here.
"Oh, you couldn't be more wrong, sir. And if it looked like that, I'm so sorry."
Oh, that's really bad. You can tell as well, like with the body posture. Okay, I'm gonna put on my tinfoil hat here. I'm like a body analyst. You've got him leaning back here. He's like so relaxed with what he's saying, but he is like tilted. You can see that in his eyes as well alone. Like he's not. That's the kind of look I would give someone that I'm talking to when I'm like shit-faced drunk. That's not a good look to be giving someone at all.
Pockets, looking around as though you wished you were anywhere but here.
"Oh, you couldn't be more wrong, sir."
Someone in chat said body language god. Yeah, I've had 7 years in I got a psychology degree.
"And if it looked like that, I'm so sorry. But when you come up and present an award, just get on with it."
After Patrick Stewart would confront James about looking disinterested during the presentation, the argument
that sucked as well. If he just apologized, he had to get the last say in there, right? That little snarky. And you can tell. Look, watch this bit again. I might need to move my camera. But when he walks off, you can tell he's pissed off. And then you've got poor little Dr. Xavier here just having to like laugh it off, even though he's just in pain.
After Patrick Stewart would confront James about looking
you can tell he's just
presentation, the argument would escalate in front
I
of
never knew this
everyone.
happened.
Sorry,
I didn't
I'm
know
waiting
it.
for the punchline. Go on. No, seriously, go on.
Okay.
No, go on. You can see my belly, and we can all see you dying right now. Let's go for it. Here we go.
Which was concluded
Jesus
by James and Patrick bickering in the background while someone.
Oh my god, what a fucking asshole. I've never seen him like I've never seen James Corden do something like that. I thought people didn't like him just because he's like Mr. Reddit. But that is wow. Wow. Like, I get it, okay? He's fat. I get it, he's fat. And fat people, like in Hollywood, they tend to be the butt of the joke, right? Like Jonah Hill. There's a good example here, actually, with Jonah Hill. He gets asked, like, fat guy. Yeah, he gets asked, are you the fat guy in Hollywood? And it tilts him. It really tilts him. Let's see if it... Yeah, this is it. This is it.
And changing of your physique. I mean, you look great. Everybody wants to know what made you make the change.
I just decided one day I wanted to be healthier, and I went inside.
Where's the bit?
Like, oh wow.
I don't know. He's that
housewife.
There's a bit where he gets asked if he's still the fat guy in Hollywood. I think it's here.
How's it going?
Hi, how's it going? It's great to be here. Gotta say, guys.
Thank you. I'm glad you liked it.
Where the fuck is it? Why can't I find it? It's like all these videos are like 9 minutes long. But there was... Oh, this might be it here.
How's it going?
Hi, how's it going? To be super.
Feel now that you've peaked. What does it mean to be super bad?
Being super bad is like, you know, just like being really cool.
It's like saying really cool.
Yeah, like really, you know, super is super and bad.
No, I don't think that's it. Basically, there was an interview with Jonah Hill, and he got asked after his weight loss, do you still feel like you're the... I think it is this video.
Kinds of movies. It's been really show you probably came back to them.
Did you guys...
It's great. Very pretty. Okay, Vice. A 7-year-old citizen. He's so, you know.
Was it much more difficult to do voice acting?
You know, myself or anything. My own time
and changing of your physique.
Trying to find it.
Great. Everybody wanted the fat guy. You're in it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's literally right at the start. I skimmed past it.
I mean, you look great. Everybody wants to know what made you make the change.
I just decided one day I wanted to be healthier, and I went and saw a nutritionist, and that's what I did. Stuck to it.
But are you still considered the fat guy when you go to a party or anything? Because I run into that a whole lot. I'm the fat one.
Oh.
Are you the fat guy in Hollywood still?
You can tell as soon as he dropped that question, he got goosebumps of like, did I just fucking say that? Because he follows up with, I get called the fat guy. It's like, you can't recover from that, bro. You can't.
Or is everybody like...
That's embarrassing.
Like, oh, wow, you know, this is great. Now you're healthy.
Do you have any other questions that are smart?
I have a question because you're in Atlanta and...
Yeah, that was... Oh. But basically, yeah, like fat people in Hollywood, they're mocked a lot, right? Like they are the butt of the joke. And I guess that might have eaten away at him. But again, it's like saying to Jean-Luc Picard, like, and you're dying, like, Jesus, man. Like, okay, we've all got the Discord group chat where we talk shit about, like, people, right? We've all got that. No. If you don't, you're capping. We've all got our little group chat where we talk shit about people. But, like, to publicly do it on stage and humiliate someone, that is just it's so low as well. It's so fucking low. You can even hear people heckling them, just saying like, get on with it.
Sorry, I'm waiting for the punchline. Go on. No, seriously, go on.
Okay.
No, go on. You can see my belly, and we can all see you dying right now. Let's go for it. Here we go.
Which was concluded by James and Patrick bickering in the background while someone else was talking on the microphone. Now, to cut James some slack, Patrick Stewart was probably in the wrong here, considering he was the person who began the argument. Interestingly, after James Corden gave him a very favorable introduction.
What was really confusing about it was that I gave him like a massive intro.
Yeah. Right.
I said, ladies and gentlemen, please.
Okay, yeah, because I did say earlier, like, he is the fat guy in Hollywood, and people tend to gravitate to that and make it like the only joke. So that makes sense. But again, it's like, two wrongs don't make a right, right?
Sir Patrick Stewart, and then he came up and did that.
Although James still decided to engage and clap back with a few jabs of his own, so it's safe to say that he also had some degree of responsibility.
Yeah.
There are other...
He could have literally just turned around and said, he could have literally just turned around and said, like, you're the one that has to make fat jokes at people's expense, you know? It's what reminds me, this really reminds me of something. When iDubbbz did the content cut on Tana Mongoose, right? And he goes up to her and he does the, you know, say N-word. He brought up a counterpoint that basically said, you know, if I went up to Tana and I said that and she looked at me and she went, what the fuck are you doing, you fucking weirdo? It would have fucking destroyed him. It would have destroyed him. He can't come back from that. But Tana ran off and made it out that she was being like assaulted or something. But if she literally looked at iDubbbz and just said like, what the fuck are you doing, you fucking like racist weirdo, then instantly, like, you know, he would have just been destroyed. And he said, iDubbbz said that himself in his content cop, I think it's follow-up or something, or a response. But yeah, it's interesting how people just always like overreact.
Examples of similar situations where James has acted rudely, however, only after being provoked by someone else first. Countless paparazzi videos show James walking through Los Angeles looking quite angry and disinterested, although having a camera involuntarily shoved into
that's
his
a cope.
probably doesn't facilitate.
That's a cope. I never understood that angle. I never understood that angle of like, if someone is walking around in public and they don't look like they're actually on like fentanyl, they don't look so happy and buzzed, then they look unhappy. I've never understood that. Like, I swear I read somewhere that you're only happy about like 20% of your life statistically. Like 20% you have natural happiness. But yeah, I've never understood that really. Like, you're allowed to walk down a street and look neutral or even melancholy, and it's not a bad thing.
Good mood. There was also the time when Ant and Dec played a prank on James Corden, attempting to make him late for work. Although considering they were literally going out of their way to make him angry, James probably gets another pass here. However, when James Corden would post one of the most brutal Reddit Ask Me Anything,
he did the AMA on Reddit.
Which James had absolutely no excuse for. Hey James, you won't remember me, but me and my friend sat at a table next to you and Harry Styles plus some others in Manchurian Legends in London's
I like how everything I've reacted to, it's always Reddit that's the downfall. Every single thing I've reacted to, it gets worse when Reddit gets involved.
Town about 6 years ago. We didn't bother you, but you were a massive.
The audio's low. It's always Reddit that's the downfall. Every single thing I've reacted to, it gets worse when Reddit gets involved.
Town about 6 years ago. We didn't bother you, but
the audio's fine. Shut up. I don't want it to be too loud than my mic.
Titled Dick who yelled and treated the wait staff like shit, and when one of my party politely suggested you calm down, you got really aggressive and threatening. So my question is this.
Wait, what? We didn't bother you, but you were a massively entitled dick who yelled and treated the wait staff like shit, and when one of my party politely suggested you calm down, you got really aggressive and threatening. In a chubby way. In a chubby way. What does that mean? You treated us like a piece of shit, bro, in a fat way. Not a thin way, in a fat way. So my question is, why did Harry seem so cool? The thing is, though, like, again, like, this is... I like how many awards it got. Reddit moment. The problem is, this guy has provided no proof, no screenshots, no pictures. And I'm not saying everything needs to be documented, right? But this could so be a guy that's just making shit up. Unless Sonny then goes on to, you know, show like an alibi and shit. But yeah.
Why did Harry seem so cool while you were such a massive throbbing bellend? This post was followed by another which read, I went to a James Corden live recording a while back. He had nearly zero interaction with the audience before/after the show and was on his phone entirely during commercial breaks.
Ellen moment.
I guess that's his prerogative.
Ellen DeGeneres moment.
Having a bad day. I also realize it must be difficult to be on all the time, but I remember being extremely disappointed. By comparison, I've been to a Jimmy Fallon recording and a Letterman recording, and I can say with full conviction that those guys really seemed like they cared about their audience and worked their hardest to entertain them, even while the cameras weren't recording.
That's true. Jimmy Fallon and David Letterman could be very nice people. They're just not funny. They're not funny at all. But they could still be very nice people, which is what's important.
Which is followed by one final anecdote reading, massive dick in person. I saw a League of Their Own filming live. Through multiple tantrums over minor things at the production staff, with him being incredibly rude to them, which made the...
Wait, the username! Did no one clock the username? James Corden is a dick? Did no one clock the username? I feel like these are just throwaway accounts, right? Just to shit on him.
The other regulars seemed very awkward like it was usual. Between each take, the other celebs would be chatting amongst themselves, bantering about. James was glued to his phone. At the end of the filming, people got up to go get pictures.
He was watching
James,
TikToks, it's fun.
He kicked off shouting at people to go away and go back to their seats, and the few he did let have pictures with, he was moody as. Seeing him like that made me realize everything you see of his on TV is a complete persona. When continuing on through...
I mean, yes, everything you see on TV is a persona. Like no one is like that all the time. No one is happy and wired. Like, you know, I'm not the same in person as I am on stream or on videos. Definitely not. It's yeah, like no one is. That's so stupid. That's like, you know, like when I met PewDiePie. I met PewDiePie a couple of years ago in Brighton, and he was very like reserved. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. But he wasn't explosive and loud like in his videos. But no one fucking is. No one is. And people never seem to understand that. It's like everyone in person off camera is so different. They're so much more quiet and just chill. But obviously, you know, this is different. This is James Corden being a dick. But yeah, there just seems to be a really big misconception that people who do YouTube or even do TV or radio, like e-celebs in general, it's like they think that they're going to act and sound the exact same in person. It's such a weird conception.
Through the AMA, it becomes pretty obvious as to why James Corden only answered 3 different questions before calling it quits. Why are you, James, such a deeply unpleasant person? Did your parents raise you that way?
I mean, that's...
Do you ever consider being funny or likable?
I mean, okay.
James, are you aware that everyone thinks you're a hack and a...
This is Reddit. This is Reddit moment. This is actual Reddit moment. Like these aren't even, I saw you at X place and you didn't treat me very well. This is just like, they're just goading him. They're goading him. And I like how this one has the most amount of awards, by the way. If you consider being funny or likable, it's just actual Reddit moment. Reddit will call someone an asshole and then proceed to be 10 times as much as an asshole as the person that they're accusing of. Hive mind moment. Hive mind moment. Like, I see this guy and I just keep thinking of the Beyond Fried Chicken Wojak.
Talentless asshat, with his third comment here relating to the next reason behind James Corden's decline.
Okay.
Many of his on-screen performances have simply been terrible.
Actually, let me get through some donos before I finish this.
Brian, hey Pyro. I represent a 12k plus member server that hosts rap concerts on Roblox, and the staff team would love it if you checked it out. We're hosting a concert today at 2 p.m. EST. Our Discord link is discord.gg/kidpunks.
I'm done. He did the whole link. He did the whole self-promo link there, based.
Why would anyone want to publicly humiliate someone? It's not like they had an inflation pyro mod. Never mind. I'm joking, Pyro. I love you. Meme.
Brian, can you please say I hate Agamatsu?
No.
Glory to the Lord Regent, reclaim the forge for the region.
What was that, TTS?
Brian, it's 5:30 in Melbourne. Tell me what days you're going to be at PAX so I can sleep.
I go to PAX
Hello, Neil.
when it's open.
I am writing on behalf of my son as I have banned him from the internet as I caught him searching for inflated furry pictures. I asked him why are you doing this and he said because my favorite YouTuber Pyrocynical likes it.
You should hit your kid more.
Hot face, cold face, devilish face.
You should hit your kid more if he's doing that.
James Corden once dressed up as Guy Fieri and I can't get it out of my head.
Did he actually?
Please help. Can you please say I hate Agamatsu? Pyro, can you tell Archmage to release Layer 2? Kindly?
Oh my god, he actually did as well. He actually did.
Brian, hey Prio. I've been an avid watcher since your cough review, was wondering where in Australia you're going? I'm a resident and want the chance to meet you. If it's just for a personal trip, ignore the creepy sounding dono.
I'm going to Melbourne. I'll be in Melbourne.
Why does my daddy hit mommy, and when I try to fight back he feeds me to a book? Why does my daddy hit mommy, and when I try to fight back
Little gay boy 45.
You should check out Krauseworm on Steam. It's got a sick aesthetic to D Dark Cells. Saw Iron Pineapple review it, and it looked sick. LMA O cat fall off wheelchair haha. Love you lots, my man crush.
That's a big guy. Come on, that's a big guy.
Deepwoken PvP makes your head concave. It's literal brain damage. Watch the clifps://medal.tv.
Don't link a whole fucking link in the dono, you idiot. He put a whole fucking link in the dono. Stop! Stop!
Invite equals
oh my god, he put a whole link in the dono. You fucking idiot. I'm not clicking that link. He links a whole dono on TTS. A whole link. He links his fucking life story on TTS. Right, are we done? I think we're done. Got one more. Never do that again. Never link something in
James Corden
TTS.
has been taking L's since he made that vampire movie. It was so trash, lol.
Oh my... Bro, you just unlocked a memory. You just unlocked a memory. He was in a vampire movie, wasn't he? That's right. Gavin and Stacey thing. Yeah, lesbian vampire killers. So it's like a Gavin and Stacey thing. Because it was the same characters. I don't know if it was... Is it the same characters? Jimmy, Fletch? No, it's not the same universe, but it's just the same actors, which is a bit weird. I remember that. I've never seen that film, but apparently it was just complete shit. Lesbian vampire killers. Wait, doesn't lesbian mean that they like women? Then why is there men in the front of the title? I don't get it.
With his third comment here relating to the next reason behind James Corden's decline. Many of his on-screen performances have simply been terrible. A petition requesting that James Corden not be cast in Wicked...
Chat, can you give me a hand here? Has there ever been a single one of these change.org petitions that have done anything to cancel someone? Have they ever actually done anything?
The movie gained close to 110,000 signatures.
It doesn't do
After
anything.
Friends announced that James Corden would be hosting the TV show's 15-year reunion, he'd received Twitter responses such as, "Don't get me wrong, I've been wanting a Friends reunion since 2004, but if someone told me James Corden would be in it, I'd have told them not to bother." James Corden added...
Entire chat saying no. I've genuinely never seen a change.org petition to cancel someone do anything. Never. I've never seen that.
The Friends reunion to the list of things he's ruined with his mere presence. Additionally, after starring as the main character in the 2019 film Cats,
what were they thinking?
Received a 2.8 out of 10 star rating on IMDb.
What were they thinking?
So awful that James Corden didn't even end up watching the movie himself. However, James stating...
I mean, to be fair though, like James saying he hasn't watched a film he was in, that's apparently very normal with actors. A lot of actors don't like to watch things that they're in. Because you know how it's like when you hear your own voice in a recording, you hate it? A lot of actors apparently take it to the next level. Like one person I can think of is, in The Sopranos, the little kid in The Sopranos, Tony Soprano's son. Like he's an adult now, he's like my age. But apparently he has never watched The Sopranos. He's never watched a single episode. Because he's in it, he just refuses to watch it. So apparently that's a very common thing. That actors will appear in films, but then refuse to watch it themselves. Because even though they're on that high pedigree, they still have that innate, like... It's like me, like, I watch my own videos in private to make sure that they're, like, fact-checked and, correct and whatever. But, like, if I'm with a group of mates and they, like, start streaming one of my videos on the TV, I hate it. I hate it. And apparently that's normal for, like, everyone. It's very weird. We all seem to hate ourselves in front of people. I don't get it. I think it's because like your voice sounds different in your head to how it actually comes out. It's one of those things. Anyways.
That he didn't watch the movie wasn't the only thing that was interesting about this interview, as he'd also discussed another topic which had turned much of his audience against him. His
average narcissist? I just said how I'm not a narcissist, you fucking idiot. Like that's the complete opposite of a narcissist. If I was a narcissist, I'd start jerking off.
Beef with another talk show host, Bill Maher. In September of 2019...
Oh, not Bill Maher. All I know about Bill Maher is how he made an N-word joke on, like, live TV. And you can tell as soon as he said it, he regretted it instantly. It was the most... I don't think I can play it on stream. But it was so... you will die inside watching it. Just the instant regret. I think he did like an apology for it later and stuff.
Bill Maher published an editorial about obesity, with the contents of such being discussed on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Look, you can't keep eating as much as you want and as shitty a food as you want. You just can't.
That is not something that anybody wants to hear, though.
People loved it until James Corden said something.
As mentioned, James Corden wasn't too happy with these comments and would call Bill Maher out by making both some reasonable arguments.
If making fun of fat people made them lose weight, there'd be no fat kids in schools and I'd have a six-pack by now.
As well as some awful ones, such as a zero personal...
Okay, this is like me being an elitist here, but I genuinely think like that there's a real like health crisis with obesity in America and stuff because the quality of food in America is just so dog shit. The quality of food in America is horrendous. I think there's a national food ranking in every Western country. Europe is an A rating, and I think America is a D. It's like the way food is prepared and stuff. There's so many things that go into like making meat that's so dangerous. Like for example, like an animal, right? If you kill an animal when it's stressed, it'll release a lot of, I think, cortisol, which is like a stress hormone, and that'll impact the quality of the meat. And obviously the way that animals are treated in America, it's so much worse than a lot of the European countries. I mean, the UK is pretty bad from what I know. We tend to copy America a lot. I know America chlorinates a lot of their meat, which is just fucked. I think we might be copying them soon if we haven't already. But yeah, it is the quality of food. It's I genuinely don't even think it's like poor dieting or like overeating that contributes to obesity. I think it's just how terrible the quality of the food is. Because I read somewhere where it's like, you've got to eat 6 tomatoes nowadays to get the same nutrients that were in a single tomato in like the 80s or the 70s. So the nutrition in food has like gone down so much.
Responsibility statement that Bill Maher was simply lucky to have a body that burned more calories than him.
We're not all as lucky as Bill Maher, you know? We don't all have a sense of superiority that burns 35,000 calories a day.
Which Bill interpreted as the...
Does no one think that Bill Maher looks like he looks like the bird from Sesame Street? No, hang on. The Muppets. There's like a bird. There's like a bird in the Muppets. Oh, okay. I've definitely never made... I'm not the first person to make this joke, but come on. We're seeing this, right? No. Pyro, he's regressed back to 2016. He's making fun of appearance. No.
Which Bill interpreted as the easy, low-risk way out of the argument.
He missed a great opportunity to literally save lives. He took the easy way out. Of course, you can always get applause for saying, oh, let's boo the mean man who's told the truth.
The thing is as well, losing weight is so incredibly hard. It's like, okay, so in America, there's a show called Biggest Loser where they get a bunch of fat people and force them onto a course to lose weight, right? It's called like Biggest Loser USA. And they get a bunch of fat people. They get them to do like grueling workouts, usually cardio, to like, you know, metabolize quicker and to burn fat. I found out watching that show, by the way, that apparently... I always thought you lost body fat through sweat. You sweat it out. That's complete bullshit. You lose body fat by exhaling it as energy. I didn't know that. But sweat has nothing to do with fat loss. When you sweat during a workout, you're just losing water. But anyway, what was I fucking saying? I was being Greek philosopher. My train of thought has gone. It has gone. Oh yeah. So they got a show called Biggest Loser. A bunch of fat people go on there. They lose weight. They usually lose a lot of weight on the show, which is commendable. But a study came out, or a report, that most of the people that went on Biggest Loser, years or months later, they ended up becoming more overweight than what they were before they went onto the show. They somehow got more fat. So again, it's like you can't just throw like a new diet or an exercise routine at someone. Like it's willpower as well. But also, I think it goes back to what I was saying before. It's that the quality of food is so shit. It's so bad. It's so hard. I genuinely feel sorry for Americans. It's so hard to eat healthy in that country. It's so hard. And the UK is doing what the UK does and just copying you guys.
That's not brave.
As is usually the case with these kinds of topics, there were supporters for both sides of the argument. However, James unnecessarily forcing himself into such a divisive conversation where people already disagree with him was probably a net negative toward his reputation, just like the time his carpool karaoke was outed for being fake.
What? What? The carpool karaoke? I could. What? No way. No. No. I'll believe everything else, bro. I'm not, but you're telling me he didn't just pull up on the street and he found Justin Bieber and Adele and BTS in the same week? No, I refuse to believe that it's fake. I simply refuse, Your Honor. There's no way that was fake. There was no way. I don't believe it. I'm sorry, Sonny V2, I'm a big fan, but I refuse to believe that the carpool karaoke where they pick up celebrities off the street randomly is fake.
the time his carpool karaoke was outed for being fake. The segment during which James Corden drives around singing songs with various
just the sad piano note as well. Like, oh, like every 30-year-old mum that plays 50-year-old mum that plays Candy Crush, their life is just fucking devastated now.
Famous musicians was called out by a user on Twitter in early 2020 after they noticed Justin
I am
Bieber
done.
and
They
James
weren't
Corden
even driving the
which wasn't
car.
being driven, but rather being pulled on a trailer.
Look at that. That is the car's got stabilized. It's like you're learning to ride a bike for the first time.
A trailer. The video would rack up over 14 million views, which prompted an incredibly hilarious response from James Corden himself, in which he would go ahead and debunk the claim that the series had been faked.
95% of the time, I really am endangering the lives of the world's biggest pop stars. Here is a list of every carpool karaoke where
I do respect that he clapped back and actually acknowledged it, though. I do respect that. He kind of had to, but I do respect that. He could have played it off.
used a tow, and this is a list of everyone where I was driving the car.
Where they use a tow? Megan Trainor, who? Migos, Cardi B, Chance the Rapper, Justin Bieber, third time.
Used a tow, and this is a list of everyone where I was driving the car, okay?
However, while Corden did a pretty good job of debunking these claims, there are still countless comments on
That's
every
kinda based.
carpool karaoke from people who never saw the debunk calling the videos fake. This all feels so fake when you know he's not actually driving. Fake news, James isn't actually driving.
Fake news.
James Corden, stop cheating people with your carpool karaoke. Can't believe all these celebrities put up
Yeah, literally the worst thing that ever happens when like boomers get hold of one side of the story and they just run it like it's narrative.
with this fake show. Next time, at least drive the damn car. It seems like even when James Corden is in the right, his audience selectively decides that he's still in the wrong, which has also been speculated as part of the reason behind his recent announcement that he's leaving the public spotlight.
That's right,
On the
he's
29th
leaving.
of April 2022, James Corden would upload a video to his YouTube channel titled
I think he
James
already
Corden
left,
Discusses
actually.
His late night future, in which he'd announced that he'd only be hosting the show for one more year.
I've decided to sign for one more year on the show, and that this will be my last year hosting the Late Late Show.
In a different interview, James Corden specified that his motive for leaving the entertainment industry was to spend more time with his family.
I don't want to do it forever. We're a really long way away from home, and we're a really long way away from people who are getting older, and we're a really long way from them if something should ever happen, and that plays on my mind a lot.
However,
That's based. That's based. I respect that. The guy that played the main character in The Walking Dead did that as well. He dropped out because of family, because he was British. Whoever plays the sheriff in The Walking Dead, Rick Grimes' actor's British, and he dipped out of The Walking Dead because he had family in the UK that he just, you know, he couldn't go and see them.
many have speculated that being such a disliked celebrity has put an unbearable amount of pressure on him, which becomes especially obvious when looking at the comments regarding his retirement. James Corden is a talentless bag of garbage. Goodbye, good riddance.
Oh, you
Finally,
owned him.
Don't want him anymore. Ruins everything he's involved in.
Honestly, James Corden, I've probably got like 200-300 mil in the account from all my sponsorship deals, my contracts, maybe some investing on the side. I'm going back to be with my family, but this guy on Reddit said he doesn't want me anymore, so I'm now on suicide watch.
Probably one of the most...
I just love how people on Reddit and people on like Twitter and stuff, that they genuinely will make a comment like this, thinking that the person that reads it is firstly even going to see it, and secondly even care.
Most annoying people in the business, it seems.
I just imagine James Corden as that gif of Homer Simpson when he's got like all the jewels and stuff and he's laughing.
Probably one of the most annoying people in the business, it seems. Please don't come back to the UK. Please don't come back to the UK. Please don't come back to the UK. With each of these comments being accompanied by flattering articles such as, "Farewell, James Corden, you were an asshole." James Corden...
Well, that was baby. That was baby. Poor little James. Jamesy Wamesy. Jamesy Wamesy. Little baby Jamesy Corden. Who's James Corden? It's some guy, some guy. I don't know. I used to know him. Right, we got donos. I will let these in, and then next, React Andy.
Humans also sweat as a way of regulating our body temperature. It's why some wild cats can run super fast but not nearly as long, because they can't sweat to maintain the body heat. I'm always sweaty, not because of fat, but because I'm sexy as hell.
Okay, I don't know about that one.
Brian, tap F to parry, hold it to block, Q to dodge as it gives iframes, right click to feint an M1 and to cancel dodges to remove end, like do not pick attunement.
Is deepwoken like...
listen to chat in character creation, willpower is a useless stat.
Is deepwoken like For Honor? Because if it's like For Honor, it's going to be the most unfun shit ever.
Hey Pyro. I started talking to a British girl at my college.
Nice.
Through your videos, I picked up on jokes in the country. I used this to start conversation. I hit her with a Binley mega chippy joke and she actually laughed at it. Thank you, Pyro.
We're proud of you, man. Proud of you.
Let me tell you a story. Final day of Deepwoken, the player steps into the lair of the late end-round god. Who are you? I am the rogue lineage, the creature replies. The player sighs, well I guess this truly was a Deepwoken.
Shut
up. Are
up.
you ever going to Wales? You can check the website link. I am not in Wales.
I've never been to Wales.
F to parry, hold it to block, Q to dodge it gives iframes, right click during the start of an M1 to feint and to cancel dodges to remove end lag, don't take attunementless, pick an element.
I don't know what any of that means, bro. That's gone right over my head.
Hey Pyro, your desktop audio is muted. And can you curse out my friend Ember?
My desktop audio isn't muted.
Are you going to play Orc Massage?
You mean Massacre? Or is it actually called Massage? I'm a bit concerned now. Nah, my desktop audio isn't
you're
muted.
Actually the first streamer/YouTuber I've ever donated to.
Nice.
I've been watching your content since the end of your MLG/start of your commentary era, and it's been quite a journey. Thank you for giving us car sex.
Thank you. Okay, I'll tell you what. We will do one more React Andy. One more. And then we will get started on Deepwoken. Deepwoken. So, just give me a sec to piss. Andrew Tate be like, actually, all you need to do is work out every day. All you need to do is work out every day. Have a bit of... Oh, shit. Did my stream crash? Hang on. Fuck. So basically, all you need to do is just like invest in Bitcoin every day.
Try watching those insurance fraud compilations sometime on stream.
Cruelty Squad video.
I feel like I'm constantly getting gaslighted by the supposed Cruelty Squad video.
No.
Also,
it's coming. It's coming. No, shut up. It's coming.
Cool.
I've got it coming out. I'm trying to finish it up while I'm on the plane to Australia. I'm taking all of my shit so I can like finish it. Thing is with the Cruelty Squad video, it's taken so long because I want it to be really good. I don't want to just show gameplay the whole time. I want to do what I did with Total Chaos, where I had a set here and then I had a costume like that, but I want to make it bigger. Haha, Pyro said bigger, lol. It's like I want to give it more production value, right? I want there to be a set and stuff. There's a YouTuber called Philosophy Tube. I don't watch her too much. I usually watch her whenever I'm in the shower because it's just noise, right? Can't really see. And she has very good set design and very good like costumes and shit. I think that's something I'll be looking at doing. Yeah. Watch what? I'm at. Call. I'm at. I don't fucking know that is, you idiot. Who is this? Who do you want me to call? What the fuck? Who is this? Who the fuck is this? He's like.
I would love if you could just. Bro, I wish you could just play the beta realm. Like, it would be.
Is he crying that I'm on the? Wait, no. He's gonna fun. He's gonna. Hang on.
New content, right? It would be like an yo, what's good, Pyrocynical? How you been, bro? Shit.
Yeah, he's baby. I have no idea who that is, but he's baby. Yeah, I don't understand why there's such a huge thing about deepwoken right now. Anyway, we'll do this next. We'll do this next. We'll do this React Andy, and then we'll do deepwoken. All right, and then we'll do deepwoken. I don't understand the hype about this Roblox game though. I don't get it.
Teresa, new internet historian.
Oh, he likes me. Oh, based. Okay.
Watch that, please. IT features Wendigoon.
Yeah, it's genius that he's just fucking watching my stream.
Byro, deepwoken is exactly like Mordo. People want you to play because they will actively hunt you down since they know your user and parade you like a fucking trophy. You will be better off not playing.
I'm not even memeing. That's exactly what I thought, bro. That's exactly what I thought it's gonna be. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. All right, let's watch this. So this is I got suggested this and I bookmarked it. This toy illegally spied on 6.4 million children.
A kid's electronic toy maker, VTech, admitting tonight it's been targeted by hackers.
This latest hack impacts children. 5 million people worldwide have had their data stolen.
Why would this hacker want, hundreds or thousands of photos of children or whatever else that they're collecting?
Well, let's find out today. So to understand this story, we need to take it back a year. So it's Christmas morning, and you just bought both your kids the brand new VTech InnoTab 3 learning tablet, and man, your kids are stoked. So behind the screams of joy, deep down they're gonna be safe on the web, but more importantly, they're gonna learn. Now, maybe you're not super tech savvy being a boomer and all, but at least with VTech, you can send your kids videos, photos, pictures, all.
I know for a fact, like, if I ever have kids, I am not letting them go anywhere near the internet, bro. I'm making sure for a fact that I never let them near the internet unless they're like I don't know, like 16 or something. There is no way I would let a kid on the internet.
From your smartphone, but don't worry. It's all legal.
If there's any chance that my child ends up like me, bro, believe me, they're getting zero internet time. Zero.
With VTech Kid Connect, you get the comfort of hearing each other's voice.
Who's XQC? He's the guy that has the speech impediment.
I love you, Mom. Anywhere, anytime.
And for you, this tablet is just another device
I like how he's using a wine mom as the profile picture.
to add to your Wi-Fi network, like your smartwatch, your smart mug. And VTech tells you that all of your data is going to be safe. But connecting everything we own to the internet opens up a new can of worms for us, because this toy isn't designed.
Hey, chat. Okay. I know we've got a lot of 10-year-olds in chat, right? It's 13 to make a YouTube account. Can you stop spamming to play the fucking game? I said I'll do it. I said I'll do it after the React Andy. Don't make me do slow-mo, bro. Don't make me do slow-mo. Come on. I know mom's going to call you down for alphabet spaghetti in like 5 minutes. And you want me to play the game now. Just let me get through this, right?
For security, it's designed to have fun. And what VTech failed to tell you was how much illegal data they would collect on your child. And even worse, how unsecure it all was. Now, hacker can kind of be a cringe word, honestly. We often think of black hoodies, green text, Adderall, mainframes, but that's more of a Hollywood...
Okay, that was a pretty genius. I usually, like, when I see edits in YouTube videos, I never laugh, but that was genius.
Kind of be a cringe word, honestly. We often think of black hoodies, green text, Adderall, mainframes, but...
We are let anonymous, we let no forgive.
That's more of a Hollywood trope. You see, real hackers are interested in making a system do what it was never intended for. Hackers look for exploits. And when a group of hackers found this new VTech tablet, they did what they do best. Online forums sprung up dedicated to just hacking the InnoTab 3. One guy figured out how to run Doom on it, of course he did. Another guy popped it open and was able to get root access in the Linux operating system. And pretty soon, this children's tablet had a...
Can you still jailbreak iPhones? Because I remember, like, I bought an iPhone and the first thing I tried to do was jailbreak it, and then I locked the entire phone up and it just basically killed itself. Like, I couldn't use the phone anymore. I had to get a new one. Is jailbreaking still a thing? You can still jailbreak. You can still jailbreak. It's harder to do. Yeah, I remember jailbreaking was great. Like all the apps and shit you could use. It's not worth it anymore? Why not? What does jailbreaking even do again? I forget. You can play deepwoken if you jailbreak your iPhone. Just the average age of my fan base gets lower every day. The new iPhone will force you to go to a Genius bar if it locks your phone. Yeah, no, I made a video on that like literally today. They lock your phone if you try to tamper with your phone to like do a home improvement or like to replace parts on the cheap yourself. It completely breaks up. What a bastard feature.
Its own little thriving hacking community all online. Now, Slipstream was a 21-year-old security researcher working for Malwarebytes, which is pretty impressive.
Was his profile picture an emoji in a trench coat? That's kind of badass. That's kind of badass.
Working for Malwarebytes, which is pretty impressive, honestly. And he knew a bit more than your average Joe when it came to finding exploits.
I got a trial of Malwarebytes on my old PC. I did a scan on Malwarebytes, and I'm not joking when I say it found about 379 exploits on my PC. Like, I think I had every kind of computer STD imaginable. I had like I had a Trojan, I had malware, I had some EXEs or something. I had so much garbage on my computer, it was actually insane. Like, there was definitely someone spying on my computer. There was definitely someone spying on my computer, and I feel so sorry for them.
So when he stumbled upon this VTech hacking forum, he became fascinated with the community. So he picked one up at his local store. So after a few weeks of messing around with it, he discovered the tablet talked to a website pretty often, planetvtech.com. Now, there's really nothing out of the ordinary with that, but when he checked the site, he kind of noticed a pretty big problem. Planet VTech was using Adobe Flash for its login form. Let me put this in perspective. Flash has been banished from the internet in 2020 because it is riddled with exploits and vulnerable to SQL injections. Now, for those that don't know, SQL injections are like one of the biggest security threats for a website online. But what is it? Now, let's say you fill out an online form, and instead of typing in your name like a good boy, you're a bad boy this time, and you put a piece of malicious code, a SQL injection. Now, once you hit enter, the site will take that piece of code as a command for the database rather than just a piece of data. And this allows the hacker to steal, modify, or add data to the entire database of that site. So we're talking emails, credit cards, phone numbers, passwords. Now, today there's lots of tools to protect yourself against these attacks, but at its most basic level,
that is like the worst thing I think I've ever seen from a computer company. The fact that you can like get hacked just because someone puts like XD as their username. Hang on, what's this? Deepwoken investigator gave $100. What do you say? What do you say? Head Pyro, speaking of exploits, I catch exploiters on Deepwoken to keep it safe and clean. Those pesky cheaters, since Deepwoken is a permanent death game and sometimes moderation on there can't keep players safe. Are you saying you'll protect me? Okay, I tell you what, bro. I tell you what. Deepwoken mods. I know you're watching this stream. When you see me on stream, just bump me up to level 100 and make me invincible. Easy clap. Easy clap. Easy clap. I don't like how much fucking like build up there is around this. I don't like how much build up there is around this fucking Deepwoken game, man.
to perform a SQL injection, the website must have a vulnerable input page. And in that case, Adobe Flash is honestly probably the worst thing you could possibly have.
There is someone in chat that is absolutely tilted into oblivion that someone from the Deepwoken team commented.
So seeing how vulnerable the site was to SQL injection, Slipstream looked through his own script.
No! He's using the 4chan lingo in my chat. No! He's using the buzzwords. No!
Scripts that he had to execute SQL injections. And he could try one on the site, though if he was, he'd be committing a federal crime. And he would probably risk his pretty good job that he had. But he thought he probably shouldn't even try, because VTech has to have their security on point, right? Nope. As a 21-year-old kid with his brain not even fully developed, he loads it up and hits enter on the script. Bam!
Holy f***, I have root. That was easy. What can I find?
AKA Slipstream, a 21-year-old kid, had complete access to VTech's network. And he couldn't believe it, a $2 billion company with an open door to their backend. Now,
I will never understand how these billionaire companies will always have the worst and easiest possible backdoors into every single, like facet. I will never understand it. It's always like, they've got God tier, they've got like God tier security and stuff, but then when it comes to like a single exploit, it's just, I will never understand that. Do they not hire like security professionals to try and crack their site or something? What's this? Oh, it's Nico. The whole community is dying for you to play. I hope you enjoy it. Bro, you're the one that suggested it. The only reason I played it is because you threw like $400 at me. You threw like $400 at me last time.
Now, at this point, Slipstream should have just left the network and alerted VTech of the security gap, and then hopefully they would have forgiven him for hacking in, but he didn't do that. Now, let's remember, 21-year-old half-developed brain. So he's in the network and he starts snooping around, and he finds several databases, and they're all big. I mean, we're talking gigabytes of data, which seemed pretty important. Now, he didn't have time to actually look inside and see what they were, so we thought steal now, and he'll check it later. So he clones everything he can find, and then quickly disconnects from planetvtech.com. Now, once the adrenaline wore off, Slipstream had just realized he had committed a federal crime, and a pretty big one at that, stealing the data of over 4,833,670.
This just reminds me of the guy who got the gold disc copy of, what was it, World of Warcraft or something? And then he gave it back. He gave the gold disc back, and everyone called him a pussy. But it's like, if he didn't give it back, he would have been sued. His family would have been sued. His children would have been sued for the rest of their life. I'll see if I can find it, but I saw it was World of Gold Disc. No, was it Diablo? Was it Diablo? What? Chat, what was it? Chat. There was a gold disc of a game. Oh, StarCraft. That's it. Yeah, StarCraft. StarCraft disc. Yeah, so you had this guy, right? And he guy finds StarCraft source code and returns it to Blizzard, gets free trip to BlizzCon. So he found the source code, the original cut of the game, right? And he posted it, and then he returned it to Blizzard. And again, everyone called him like such a bitch boy. It's like, why'd you do that? Why didn't you keep it? But it's like, if he didn't return it to Blizzard, you're going against Blizzard. Like, you would have actually been sued into oblivion, dude. There was no way that he was going to get around that. So he had to give it back. It was at like his family would have ended up like looking like the Joker extras or something.
8 accounts. Holy hell, on the dark web, your data goes for $65 a pop, so times that, that's $314 million. Even if he was to make 100th of that, that's a pretty nice payday. But Slipstream wasn't in it for the money. It was just his curiosity. And when that curiosity led him to take a closer look at the stolen trove of data, a pit grew in his stomach. Because this wasn't your average data breach. It was the data of children. We're talking full names, email addresses, questions, home addresses, who their parents are, what's their address, everything. Essentially, anyone with access to this database could say, here is 7-year-old Tom Beck with his dad, Mark Beck. They live at 123 Oakview Lane. His password is 456. Their security question is, what's your dog's first name? Answer, Rex. markbeck@hotmail.com.
Imagine if the hacker just like sold all this info to China or Russia. He would have actually made like billions from all of that data.
Pretty But the scariest part of all of this was the thousands of messages and videos and pictures of children who had used the tablet. It was essentially the data for anyone who had ever registered with VTech, which is a $2 billion company. Now, Slipstream just couldn't believe it, that he had just taken...
I have never heard of VTech in my life. Is it like an iPad for kids?
...in the identities of children. So he had 3 choices at this point. Number 1, sell the data. Number 2...
He could literally have sold it to China or Russia and made billions. The genius part is... companies do this shit like every day. They sell like all of your data, all of your location, your name, your address, everything.
Tell VTech.
But because he's not a company, he's going to go to jail.
About the security gap and maybe they'll fix it. Or number 3, tell the media about VTech's security gap and then they'll have to fix it. Now, weeks later, Lorenzo, a reporter at Motherboard, receives an encrypted message from an unknown number. It was a hacker who wanted to remain anonymous and hand over the database of 4.8 million accounts from a children's tablet company, VTech. Now, this hacker had made it clear that he had never sold or was going to sell this data. He said, quote, I just want these issues made aware and fixed, he said. But most important of all, the hacker wanted him to break this story. Now, for Lorenzo, the hardest part wasn't writing the article about this. He needed to verify that this even happened, because any story about a data breach could just tank a company's stock and lose them millions of dollars. So yeah, you better make damn sure that you do your due diligence on this. Now, for Lorenzo to verify this, one person came to mind.
I'm amazed this guy wasn't like assassinated after this. Thank you, Blue, for the 20.
Chat shut up challenge impossible.
Chat shut up challenge. Yeah, it's like 5 people spamming, I think.
Troy Hunt. Now, he's known as the data breach expert, the creator of HaveIBeenPwned.com. It's where you can check to see if your personal data has been compromised. So this guy knows his. So Lorenzo sends him all of the VTech files, and the minute Troy opens them up, he is astounded by how bad the whole thing is. The identities of 200,000 children who were on average 7 years old. 4.8...
Did he use Ryan's toy review as a picture for the kid?
On average...
I do not want to imagine
children who were on average.
How much money? Hang on. Ryan's toy review net worth 100 million. 100 million? It's more than that. It's more than that. It's more than that. He earned 11 mil between 2016 and 17. Nah, he made more than that. He made way more than that. He earned 22 million from products and videos in 2018. Yeah, that's madness. I like how right next to him is Jeff Bezos and Eminem. Like, you would just not compare those people at all.
Average 7 years old. 4.8 million customer email addresses with their corresponding unencrypted passwords. Now, the passwords weren't stored in plain text, but what's called hashed with MD5. Now, MD5 is a cryptography algorithm that's been broken for about 20 years, meaning that all of these passwords could be cracked easily within minutes. But then that didn't even matter because the secret questions and answers for the whole password recovery were stored in plain text, meaning anyone could just reset the password and use that information for other accounts tied to that email. Now, this was bad, but he needed...
This just reminds me of phone companies. If you guys don't remember, I think H3H3 did a video years ago saying he got hacked. Because what people would do, like hackers, to spoof you and get into your shit, is they would call up your phone company and pretend to be you. Because phone company security is the biggest dog shit ever. Like I tried to hack myself once, right? I called up my phone provider, and you know how they do a security check? It's like, can you confirm your date of birth, your address? I just said to them, I don't know any of that. I just know that I'm in the UK. And then the woman on the phone goes, okay, that's fine. And then she just lets me in. She let me into my own account. It was just insane. So that's a good way. If you guys want to protect yourself, Google Authenticator app is really good for that shit. Or a USB key. You kind of need that shit, honestly, for like standard now, because phone numbers just aren't trusted.
To make sure, how was this data even real? Because there is a thing as fabricated data breaches. Now, Troy's website, Have I Been Pwned, allows users to notify them when their email's in a data breach. Now, this is like a massive repository of every data breach that has ever happened. So he cross-examined the VTech database, the Have I Been Pwned database, and he finds 18 emails that have been involved. So he reaches out, and it's a pretty big stretch, and he emails them asking for some help. If they'd be willing to verify some non-sensitive data, you know, where they live at and if they had a VTech account. And all he could do now was just wait. But thank God, because within 24 hours, 6 people respond back.
Yes, that's my data. No doubt about it.
So it looked like all the signs
She's
pointed to
PewDiePie's
this data
face.
being real. But it even gets worse, because even though there were tens of thousands of children's photos and video files, they were all encrypted, that same database they were in had the decryption keys for all of it, meaning it didn't even matter. VTech had up so bad. So with Lorenzo having the full confidence that this breach, the whole thing happened, now we had the mission of trying to tell VTech about this incident. And I say mission because you think for a $2 billion company, that'd be a little bit easy. Nope, emails referring him to this guy, telling him to call here, telling him to leave a voicemail over here, back and forth, and then finally, after a couple of days, he finally got a hold of someone. And they said, on November 14th, an unauthorized party accessed our VTech customer data on our Learning Lodge App Store customer database, and we were not aware of this unauthorized access until you alerted us. Wow, that's how bad it was. They didn't even know that it even happened. So just days later, November 27th, VTech then sends out this super watered down press release.
Obviously didn't have malware bytes installed for that one. Like, bro, just get McAfee or something. Like, I get it, he's dead, but just get like a McAfee antivirus or something. Jesus, like, so stupid.
Everyone about the hack, but they never mentioned how many accounts were compromised, that nothing was even encrypted, or that even their kids' data was involved. But thank God, because the next...
They might as well have just sent a letter out to the family saying, okay, so your kid's name and address and your name and address has all been leaked online. But it's okay, because Google technically does that anyway, but it's legal.
Next day, Motherboard releases their article about the breach and reveals what actually happened. And man,
Wait, Vice did an article that wasn't about porn or drugs? Holy shit, Jesus.
reveals what actually happened. And man, people were pissed.
The hackers took names, personal details, pictures children had uploaded, and chat messages between them and their parents. The only good news is the hacker doesn't seem to want to publish it.
They got a picture of every single Pyrocynical fan.
In the chat log, which is really unsettling information.
What's the one thing that parents should know about this hack?
Probably everything they have given VTech has been compromised.
Front page news around the world.
Well, honestly, mate, just to tell you, I think you're completely fact. Everything's been fucking leaked, cunt.
Everyone was running the story. They were just dumbfounded that a children's toy company could make such a stupid mistake when it came to the data of their kids. Now, VTech had to make a tough choice because they were going to shut down all.
I just wouldn't trust my kid on like an iPad or anything with a camera. Like, I remember seeing this picture of Mark Zuckerberg. Hang on. Mark Zuckerberg. And he had a sticker that went over his laptop. Yeah, there it is. So there's his laptop here. And you can see that he's put tape over his webcam. This is the CEO of Facebook. And he's put tape over his webcam. And his port as well. I'm not sure why he's done that. But yeah, it really just goes to show, like, the people that run this tech just don't even, like, trust it themselves. The fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Do you ever dream of this man? Every night all over the world, hundreds of people see this face in their dreams. If this man appears in your dreams too, or if you have any information that can help us, please identify him. You know the worst thing is? I don't even think that's edited. I don't even think that's edited. They might have messed with the eyes a little, but I don't think it... Anyways.
All of their App Store platforms for all of their toys for 2 months to fix the servers. Imagine if you bought a toy that did not work for 2 months, you'd be pissed. But it even gets worse. This part's insane. So the day after they stated they got hacked, they said the hack was actually way worse than anyone ever said. That those 200,000 accounts of kids, it was actually 6 million children that were hacked.
Why are so many kids on iPads, bro? 6 million? He went for the pentakill. Oh my god.
Wild. So for those 2 months while VTech servers were down and they're getting the much needed security upgrades, they have another surprise in store for all of the parents. They update their website terms of service. God, this is so bad.
Is VTech dead now? Because this looks like Neopets or something. Like the layout of this website is so old. Is it still? Does it still look like that now? VTech. Wow, this website looks terrible. The layout of this website, it's like one of those websites you'd make at school to learn web design when you were like 13. Jesus, it looks slightly better than what it was in here, but not by much.
After they stated they got hacked, they were acquired by other surprise in store for all of the parents. They update their website terms of service. God, this is so bad. You acknowledge and agree that
The VTech hack was in 2015. So in 7 years, they've aged their website by 1 year.
Any information you send or receive during your use of this site may not be secure and may be intercepted or later acquired by unauthorized parties. Dude. In other words, if VTech ever gets hacked again, it's the customers have no ground for complaining because they already said it wasn't secure. Like, how is that? So then at that point, the government started to ask questions because you can't be saying stuff like this about their security. Senators would write public letters asking if they sold the data to anyone or did they collect data on kids that were under 12. Okay, real quick. So while I'm editing,
I don't understand why, like, US senators always look so crusty. Is there like a single US senator that's under like the age of 80? They always look so crusty. Like, why would you get a guy that's in the last years of his life and then take like a 4K picture where you can see every single crevice and canyon and wrinkle on their face?
did anyone or did they collect data on kids?
My grandparents look younger than those two.
Kids that were under 12. Okay, real quick. So while I'm editing this video, I found something wild I had to share. So Senator Joe Barton, who wrote this letter to VTech, strangely
that man of crust.
enough, had his own data leaked on the internet a year later. And by data, I mean private photos and text messages.
Oh my god.
God, he's a big boy. Let's just say Joe Barton isn't a senator anymore.
Wait, what was that?
Had the share.
That went straight over my head.
Senator Joe Barton, who wrote this letter to VTech, strangely enough, had his own data leaked on the internet a year later. And by data, I mean private photos and text messages.
Did he cover his penis with the Twitter logo?
God.
I want to see you so bad right now, deep and hard.
God, he's a big boy.
Yeah,
Let's just
could be worse.
say Joe Barton isn't a senator
Could be
anymore.
worse.
Because VTech didn't just violate...
That's probably the most vanilla message I've ever seen. I was just waiting for this guy to say it was like he was messaging a child or something.
Their customers, they violated COPPA, the Children's Online Privacy Protection Rule. And the government said that, number one, they failed to encrypt the data of 6 million children. And then number two, they never told the parents that their children's data would even be
How much do they have to
collected,
pay?
which is insane.
Thank you, Resume, for joining. I really hope the fine they had to pay was a fat one, but I don't think it will be. I don't think it will be a fat fine. Considering VTech is still around today, it probably wasn't a lot of money.
To think about today. For a company as big as VTech, $2 billion, the FTC would settle with them for $650,000.
Is that it? $650K. What XQC makes in a day. And they really said that that's a lot. That's a... It's like when the UK fined, the UK or Ireland or the EU fined Apple like 20... Hang on, I'll see if I can find this now. Is it EU? There we go. There we go. Yeah. $55 million fine. Wait, is this to Apple? Apple could pay... Yeah. So Apple keep having to pay these fines because of stuff they keep breaking, right? But it's like 55 mil. Apple makes about $1 billion a day, I think. Obviously, that goes before like, you know, paying employees and everything. Yeah. 152 billion? I thought it was only $1 billion. They make 152 billion a day. They make $1,700 a second. A second. So that is nothing to them. Literally, Apple and big companies get caught doing a shady thing. It's like, oh, let me reach in the couch. I'm sure there's some like nickels stuck in the back of there. Jesus.
Or to put it a little differently, 10 cents a child. That's what your child's data is worth to the government. But the best part is VTech didn't have to admit or deny any wrongdoing. Just a real slap on the wrist. So what's VTech up to these days? Well, they're killing it. They just came out with their Kitty Buzz 3 phone, baby monitors, webcams for kids. They're doing just fine. Would I buy anything from them? Probably not. Now, Slipstream had laid low after he talked to Lorenzo, and kinda no one really heard from him. And then just 29 days after this whole ordeal, the English police finally tracked down and arrested a 21-year-old man and seized all of his...
I like how this guy making this video, he's using Cressida Dick as one of the police, right? She's a real policewoman. She's the superintendent or the commissioner of the UK police, which is like, she's the head of the police. Like no one's above her in the police. It's like the highest role you can have. And she got fucking fired. I mean, she had to step down, but she basically got fired. So I just find it funny that he's using her as an example.
His assets. His crime? Hacking in the VTech. Now, the police at the time didn't even state his name.
Don't use her again!
A photo of him. But the
she doesn't work in the police anymore.
Because for that unknown hacker Slipstream, well, today we actually know his name. Zamus Clark. Now, 1 year after the hack, now at 22 years old, the English police stated he was given a formal adult caution. Now, don't worry, I had to look it up. I don't know what it was either. It's like a first-time offense where you admit guilt, but you're not prosecuted, and you're pretty much let off the hook. And honestly, he got pretty lucky, because even if VTech had no valid excuse for being vulnerable to SQL injection, like no one really does today, just a hacker accidentally causing damage to where they had to shut down all of their servers for 2 months and lose out on millions of dollars, they could have pinned that him. See, a good analogy for what he did is he brought a loaded gun into the TSA checkpoint and fired it off into the air. He didn't harm anyone, but he still committed a crime. Now, you would think that getting a slap on the wrist and a chance at life again would be some kind of deterrent from illegally hacking people. But no. So just 2 years later, Slipstream gained access into Microsoft's internal servers where he stole over 43,000 confidential files. We're talking...
It's like, I got caught hacking, but I did it for the greater good to warn children. I will now do a real hack for real, Lamau.
Confidential copies of pre-release windows, betas of games, the works. And then he uploaded a piece of malware onto the network.
Oh, for fuck's
and then
sake,
he was
you
arrested
idiot.
a week
Yeah,
later.
I wonder why.
June
I wonder why.
2017.
Like, yoinking the data, I guess you could just have some white hat hacker cope or something, right? But it's like... and then I gave them aid.
Now, Clark was bailed out immediately, but he was given no computer restrictions, and then guess what he did? He went to go hack into the Nintendo internal network and he stole 2.5 terabytes from Nintendo. We're talking linked games, source codes. It is the biggest leak ever.
Well, honestly, like, hacking Nintendo is probably the least eventful thing ever. The entire list of games will just be Mario Party 39 or some game with Rabbids, Rayman Raving Rabbids.
That happened from Nintendo.
Literally, Nintendo be like, we've released the same game 7 times in a row, and somehow people keep buying it.
But the craziest thing is he was never...
What? Guys, what? I hacked Nintendo servers and they're doing Splatoon 4? What?
Incarcerated because he's autistic and they were concerned of that making him a target while he was in prison. So in 2019 at 24 years old, Zamus Clark Slipstream would admit to hacking into Nintendo and Microsoft and stealing confidential information. So in the middle of editing this video,
I just kind of realized how useless it'd be to hack video game companies, right? Like Microsoft, I get it, but not Xbox, even though it's owned by Microsoft. You hack into Xbox, you find out they gave up on Halo and it's got no games. You hack into Sony for the PS5, you realize it's got no games. You hack into Steam, you realize it's got no good games. You hack into Nintendo, and then you realize they've got about 7 games coming out, and they're all the exact same game. Like 6 of them would be Pokemon, and 1 of them would just be Zelda.
Kept coming across these North Korean PowerPoints about surveillance technology, but the craziest thing was Slipstream's name was credited in all of them, along with his Twitter handle. Now, I thought this didn't...
Someone's coping in chat, Take that back. Okay, found the PS5 user. PS5 user, address me now. What games does the PS5 have? What games does the PS5 have that the PC will not later get? Please, explain to me right now, young man. Explain. You have Ratchet and Clank, which is a remake of a 2002 game, and you have Demon's Souls, which is a remake of a 2008 game. That's it. That's all you got. Last of Us is coming to PC. There's nothing. There's nothing. Like, I'm not doing a PC Master Race Reddit bit. The PC Bloodborne. Okay. Yes. Fucking hate when people bring up the Bloodborne argument because I can't counter it. It's a PS4 game. It's a PS4 game. Like, we get it, bro. We get it. I don't know how to counter this. When they start shilling Bloodborne, I actually don't know how to counter it. I get stun locked. Spider-Man, that's out on PC. Unlucky. Unlucky. Actually unlucky. PS5 shirt, yes. God of War, it's out on PC. Unlucky. Bloodborne, it's just Dark Souls, but less sad. Gran Turismo, it's on PC, probably. And if it isn't, who cares? It's a driving game. Can't even get out the car.
Really makes sense. I mean, Slipstream is from England, but what the hell would he know about North Korea? So I contacted one of the researchers on this PowerPoint, and they led me to an article from 2015.
What do you mean classic Pyro L? Enjoy paying monthly to play... Enjoy paying monthly to play your fucking game at 30 FPS.
Now, a North Korean news agency interviewed Slipstream, and you may be wondering why. Because Slipstream hacked into North Korea in 2015. Now, he didn't just hack in. He went in and he stole the only version that we have ever seen of Red Star OS, which is like their operating system that they have.
I saw someone install Red Star OS, and Red Star OS looks like it looks like the very first iPod ever made. It looks like the interface for that. Looks like it was made in like Windows XP.
Now let me put this in perspective on how absolutely insane this is. People had only seen screenshots of this operating system. No one had ever seen a copy until Slipstream hacked in and stole it and put it out there for everyone.
I like how he puts it on Reddit. The first place he puts it on is Reddit, by the way.
For free to download.
Yeah, we got to keep this hush-hush because Korea might be pissed off. Let me put it on Reddit.
Absolutely.
It's all right. 10 cent put like half the stocks in. It's fun.
Insane. Now, if you're interested in seeing Red Star OS in action, I do recommend Mudahar's video, link down below. So let me just sum up Slipstream's career real quick. He hacked in the VTech. He then hacked in the Microsoft and stole 43,000 confidential files. He then hacked into Nintendo and caused...
He hacked 43,000 files, and every single file was just 343 Studios saying how they gave up on Halo.
43,000 confidential files. He then hacked into Nintendo and caused the biggest data leak in Nintendo's history. And then he hacked into North Korea and stole their operating system, all before the age of 24. So
He's the GTA 6 hacker. Has there been any update on the GTA 6 hacker? Because I thought he was from Dubai or Saudi. I don't. Apparently the kid's British. He's like 16 or something, right?
Stream, if you're watching this, I'm not condoning what you did, but god damn, is that impressive. Now, times are really changing, and concerns for our
Genshin Impact is trash. I don't think Genshin Impact was mentioned at all in this video or in stream chat. I don't know why you're bringing that up.
Data are no longer confined to just what we deliberately share with companies.
FBI caught the hacker. I mean, he got caught in the UK, so he's completely fine. In the UK, you could literally be a mass murderer, but as long as you're under 18, like, the government will protect you. He will never have his identity revealed. We will never know who he is, because the UK does not like naming kids. It really is against that.
All of these devices store and transfer
because they worry for the kid's safety, even though that guy's probably just gonna get fucking annihilated by lawsuits by Rockstar and Take-Two forever.
meant huge quantities of data, location, habits, patterns, fingerprints, walking speed. And the scariest thing about all of this is that biometric data carries a new level of risk. Unlike passwords, you can't just change your fingerprint once you've been compromised. Now, companies state that our data is the most valuable asset for them. But when there's a data...
I saw someone fake a fingerprint once on an iPhone by using a hot dog. Do you guys want to see that? Someone got a hot dog. This is 9 years ago. Jesus. Someone used a hot dog to unlock their iPhone through touch. Plot twist, it was his penis. But I just love that. You can hear him laughing as well. Yep. So apparently if you just put your thumb on the hot dog and then you put it on, it will just mimic it perfectly. Fucking hot dog. iPhone, by the way. Biggest company in the world, by the way. There's no way. There's no way. It's actually gonna work. I like the sneaky snitch music as well. Actual Reddit moment. Actual unironic Reddit moment. Okay, I want to do Deep Woken. One more thing before I start. I did want to ask this. What is happening with Overwatch right now? I don't understand. Overwatch 2 is getting a lot of hate.
What is your favorite Dark Souls game in the series and why is it Dark Souls 2?
Let me see if I can get access to actually. Hang on.
Can't believe the Deep Woken database got hacked. Frowns. Pupil Path, a grading website, got hacked and 1 million students' info got leaked in NYC. They should have used a VPN.
Overwatch 2 is having a battle pass.
Brian, hey Pyro, I have been closing and reopening your stream to give you more revenue because Imbroken can only send you $5. Also, love your videos, been watching since the Leafy Rain. What editing software do you use?
I use
Thanks and have a great day.
I use Vegas. Yeah, I saw what is going on with Overwatch then? I don't understand. Because I want to talk a bit about Overwatch and then I'll get started on Deep Woken. The boss can soak me. I just heard that. I'm trying to find a clip of XQC in Overwatch. Hang on. Oh, this is right. Yeah, I saw this clip. I saw this clip. It is genius. So this is on LSF. XQC, apparently he was saving all of his Overwatch crates to open, right, for a stream. And Overwatch, because it's migrating over to Overwatch 2, which is the same game, the system opened up all of his boxes for him. Look at this.
What's happening? My box. What the fuck is happening? My boxes are they're disappearing. What the fuck is happening? My blocks are they're disappearing.
Your 1,256 loot boxes have been opened. All that money gone.
They opened my boxes!
All that money gone.
My 1,256 boxes! I was collecting those, bitch!
That's so bad. How much is an Overwatch loot crate? How much is an Overwatch loot crate? Loot box. They're called loot boxes. How much is an Overwatch loot box? Loot box costs between 80 cents and $1. So that was $1,256 worth of boxes that just they opened. Skins, emotes, voice line sprays, player icon, victory poses. As we transition to Overwatch 2, all the loot boxes you have left in the game will automatically open. Oh god, that's embarrassing. You can really tell that like no one is buying Overwatch 2, so they're just trying to force the player base of one over. Overwatch 2's free? Is it? I'm never playing Overwatch 2. What else happened with Overwatch 2? I heard that there was some shit going on about it. Like some there was some drama around it or something. SMS Protect. Is that like you have to give your phone number? Well, that's just an easy way to get hacked. Yeah, the Modern Warfare 2 beta asked for this as well. Like to play the Modern Warfare 2 beta on PC, you had to give your phone number, which is so stupid. And then the reasoning about it was security, and then to curb toxic cheaters. So I don't understand what it does. Does it give your phone number to like your mom or something and say your kid's been talking shit online? I don't understand that. It's so bizarre. Like, why do I have to give my phone number out? If you want to use actual protection, get people to install the Google App Authenticator. One of those apps that has a code that changes every like 30 seconds. That's so much safer. Don't give your phone number away. This is why I have like 5 burner phones. I've got like 5 burner phones, and each one is tied to a different account. Because I fucking hate when companies keep asking me for my phone number because I'm not giving it to them. So bizarre. Wasn't there more shit as well?
Roblox is force capped at 60 frames. If you want to play at higher frames, you'll have to run a FPS unlocker.
I mean, 60 is enough for me, I think. Overwatch 2 is selling $20 skins. $20 skins. I hate the fact that that isn't even that bad. So, wait. The battle pass is $10, but a skin is a single skin is $20. You are trolling. Oh my god. So, a battle pass that gets you XP, unlocks for skins, for weapons, characters, that's $10. Pretty decent. But then a singular skin, $20. Madness. What else is going on with Overwatch 2? Because I swear that there was worse stuff. Because what I've seen so far isn't too bad. Watch the Foco gaming video on Overwatch 2. Okay, I'll watch Foco. Sure. Did he do a video on Overwatch 2? He didn't do a video on Overwatch 2. He did Overwatch 1. He did Overwatch 1. He didn't do Overwatch 2, though. Foco? Yeah, he's baby. He's baby. Stop stalling. I'm not stalling. I'm traveling to Australia. I need more content, bro. I gotta make sure I upload every day while I'm away. This is the last bit of milking, and then after that, it's deepwoken time. It's his second channel. Colossal is lazy. Foco Gaming. Is it this one? Oh, I see. I see. Okay.
Oh yeah, I don't know what Activision Blizzard is doing, but it really seems like they like to dig their own grave. It's like they want to go deeper and deeper and deeper. So about a week ago, I made a video on this little season card, this Overwatch 2.
Okay, let's see how bad this is. Introducing Battle Pass, the worst thing to ever be invented. True. Premium tier unlocks, 20% XP boost. Bro, you know what? I hate when companies put an XP boost behind a paywall. Honestly, video games now are becoming more like mobile games. I saw a video today by this YouTuber called Mr. Boss for the Win. No, that guy's a fucking loser. Hang on, what's it? Hang on. Not Mr. Boss for the Win. Mr. Who's the Boss? Mr. Who's the Boss? Oh, that's my stream. Can I watch my stream on stream? Hang on. Oh, that's cool. For the win. Mr. Who's the Boss? Mr. Who's the Boss? I'm not watching myself on stream. Can I watch my stream on stream? That's cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh wait, how fucking how quick does it? That's cool. Oh my god, how deep does it go? Should we just sit here for like a minute? How quick does it? Should we just sit here for a minute and see how deep it goes? Oh my god, how deep does it go? Should we just sit here for like a minute? Shut up. How quick does it? Should we just sit here for a minute and see how deep it goes? Oh my god. I like seeing all the $100 here. That's fueling my ego a little bit. Should we just sit here for a minute and see how deep it goes? I mean, I get quieter and quieter each time, so it kind of sucks. Fueling my ego a little bit. How deep does it go? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. It kind of sucks. How deep does it go? We're gonna find out. That goes so far in.
Being a deep-woken player with a brain watching this has to be embarrassing.
I'm good at deep woken, probably.
People in deep woken are preparing for your arrival like it's a fucking war.
Yeah, I don't understand that. They're talking about it like it's the end of the world. Is that TTS gonna come through every single screen now? Oh, yep. Yeah, okay. Is that TTS gonna... All right, anyway. Yeah, like I don't understand why they have like a paywall to get more XP. It's so stupid, man. It's becoming like a mobile game. But yeah, there's this guy called Mr. Who's the Boss, and he made a video about like how predatory like mobile games are, like the Pokemon game.
Season 1 free to play October 4th. And as you can see, there's some awesome content on here. You have 3 new heroes, you have some new maps, you have...
Who the fuck are these heroes? Woman, woman, and woman.
Heroes.
Great.
You have some new maps, you have a single game mode. Whoa. Access Overwatch 1 content. If you're saying that this isn't a steal, then I don't know what is wrong with you. 15 additional rewards, 56 additional rewards, complete weekly challenges to earn Overwatch coins. Yeah, this sucks. So a few days ago, Blizzard revealed...
I think it sucks when a company will like shill their pre-order bonuses and stuff, like right before the game even comes out. Like they have no respect for like consumers at all.
A bunch of new information about this game. They had this little trailer, Overwatch 2 launch trailer. Why is it called launch trailer?
Let's watch that. Let's watch the Overwatch 2 launch trailer. Overwatch 2 launch trailer.
Faith alone isn't enough, Kiriko.
I'm stronger than you think.
The Overwatch I joined was about raising the world up.
They can give
the thing is I never understood about these trailers is these trailers are so well made. They've got so much good choreography. The technology they use is amazing. But the game is never like this. It's always like you'll see all these unique heroes together, and instead it'd just be one Reinhardt and like 3 Mercies just stood there behind healing him.
About raising the world up.
They can give the people hope again.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Also, I forget this woman's name. I hope she dies unironically. I think because I used to sweat Roadhog in Overwatch, and she was like the perfect counter to Roadhog. I hope she dies a horrible death.
my knife.
The only thing I noticed is they added 3 women, and now Soldier 76 has beard.
Do something.
22 global maps, and like 4 of them will actually be good.
With these upgrades, they don't stand a chance.
I could be pushing something right now.
The dragon and I are one.
Some of the old, some of the new.
I don't understand, like, why are they making a sequel when there's only like 3 new heroes compared to Overwatch 1? Why do they need to make a sequel? Like, obviously money, I get it, money, it builds up hype, right? But it's like Minecraft never had Minecraft 2, they just kept building on the original game. I like how chat just said money. It's like, yes, I know, I said money. Yeah. Was the original free to play? It wasn't. No, the original Overwatch wasn't free to play. I remember buying it in like 2015. Fucking hell, that was a while ago. What are you most excited for? Let's have a look. Everything. Okay, you were paid shill. The co-op missions, paid shill. Yes, paid shill. What are you most excited for? Yes. Paid shill, paid shill. Nothing based. Okay, we updating him. We updating him.
The game hasn't been launched yet. Remember in my E3 video where
What are you most excited for? Nothing.
I said that I really liked the Overwatch trailer they showed at the Xbox event. For some unknown reason, Overwatch 2 showed up with one of the coolest trailers ever made, up there with Zombies Chronicles and Piku Niku. I'm gonna take that back. This is the same, like kind of the same thing they are showing again, and it's super generic.
Wasn't XQC like a pro Overwatch player? Like, because his name is literally XQCO, right? That's where he started off, right? Wasn't it Overwatch?
It's just about...
Because Overwatch was a really good game at one point. Like, the original was really good. It was goated. I remember I must have sunk nearly 1,000 hours into that game. It was really good.
Look, we are saving the world. We are gonna destroy the robots. And please play your game. We are desperate. That's really what it feels like. So yeah, trailer kind of sucks. But thankfully, they...
The trailer doesn't suck. It's just they're not showing anything new and then expecting you to play it. There is barely anything new there. Like that map there.
Yeah,
this map here, isn't this was already a map in the original Overwatch. It's just daytime now. They're really not showing a lot of new content and then calling it a sequel. It just makes no sense.
They announced that if you've never owned...
Furco, I love you, man, but please use Twitter dark mode, please. I just got like flashbang there.
Overwatch 1. You need to play around 100 matches to unlock the...
New Overwatch 2 players will have to play around 100 matches to unlock the original heroes. Actual free-to-play moment. Actual free-to-play moment right there.
The original game's heroes. What is this
They genuinely think that people are going to start off on Overwatch 2 because it's free, and they just think that they can rinse them from there.
What are you doing? I don't get it. Like... Okay, on one side, I kind of understand it. So if you're new to Overwatch, it's kind of overwhelming. But there are better ways to introduce new people than just straight up block.
I like how he talks about Overwatch being overwhelming. Someone tell him about 6 Siege. Someone tell him about 6 Siege being overwhelming. That game, you will get shouted at and screamed at, even if you're the best player in the game. You'll be MVP, and then they'll just accuse you of using hacks.
Heroes, so it's not overwhelming. What about just recommending a hero? What about that? I've heard if you play with friends, this isn't an issue. But still, come on. This really feels like you just want to like try to make it seem that this free-to-play game has a good live service model. Let me just say, okay, the live service model they are currently putting in Overwatch 2 is pathetic. Fortnite has mastered it. TF2 has mastered it. CSGO has mastered it. Just give all the content out for free and then monetize it with cosmetics and taunts. Like, what's so hard about that? Here is my theory about...
Yeah, you need to bait people into actually playing the game. You can't just put out a flashy trailer that looks like an Incredibles fan film and then just expect them to fork over like $100.
This, okay? I think that that Activision is just pulling the strings behind the scenes. Like, the higher up are deciding these things just to get like a bit of
Bobby
extra
Kotick.
dough from it.
Bobby
And I'm
Kotick.
it's hurting
No.
Overwatch reputation. People are really pissy about this game. Let me tell you. Look at this trailer, man. It has 12k dislikes. That's
not too bad. 12k isn't... I wouldn't say that's too bad, actually. That's bad. Anything sub 90% is bad. But that's not like the end of the world. That's just like people groaning and going, oh, more of the same.
That's kind of crazy. But you think that is all right? No.
Overwatch 2 requires a phone number. Yep.
You need a phone number now to play Overwatch 2. You need...
Does anyone know why that's becoming a thing now? Because I mentioned that earlier, like Modern Warfare, the beta for MW2, I had to verify a phone number just to play it. It's so...
To give your information, your personal information to Activision Blizzard. You know, the company that has been in a lot of like trouble surrounding sexual assault. I don't feel comfortable.
For Smurfs? Well, a Smurf could just buy a new phone. A Smurf could buy a burner phone. To sell it, but disguised as security. Unironically, bro, I think you're spot on there. I genuinely think it's just to sell your data, because there is no pop-up that says, we're not going to use this to sell your data. We're not going to sell your data. We're not going to give this phone number away. It's very vague. So I genuinely think that's why they do it. I think they do it just so they can sell your number and then act like it's security. Like, fuck off. You can just buy a burner phone.
Comfortable doing that. I'm gonna be real with you. And besides this, they are also gonna like record the voice chat in this game. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Stop.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Overwatch 2 said that they're gonna record voice chat, aren't they? Hang on. This is why I wanted to talk about this. Here you go. Yeah, look at this, man. Jesus. Overwatch 2 voice chat can be recorded. So apparently what they do, if you say naughty words, they'll keep it on a server and on a system for like, I don't know, like up to 30 days, I think, like a month. Overwatch 2 will collect temporary voice chats of reported players in an effort to cut down on disruptive behavior once Blizzard's free-to-play shooter launches. It's just so stupid. Honestly, when I hear that like voice chat's going to be recorded, bro, it just makes me think like I don't even want to talk in game. I don't even want to talk in game. There's actually a good there's something I want to show you guys. There's something I want to show you guys. There's a tweet of MW2. Oh, I found it. Yeah, I found it. Okay. Yeah, this is cinema right here. Let me show you this. So this kind of shit here, this kind of shit, this tweet that the Act Man made. Where is it? It's called "Feels Like I'm Back in 2009 Again." This was the Modern Warfare 2 beta. Now this tweet is like shit talking to the extreme, but with stuff like the voice collection in Overwatch, the stuff like this will never happen again.
So nobody on my team can even get 10 teams, right? So y'all can't even get 10. Don't even buy the game. You can't even get 10 teams. Don't even buy the game. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Suck my dick. Fuck you and your mama. Ah, fuck that hoe. So nobody on my team can even get 10 teams, right? So y'all can't even get 10. Don't even buy the game. You can't even get 10 teams. Don't even buy the game. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Suck my dick. Fuck you and your mama. Ah, fuck that.
If that was a Twitch streamer and not a woman, they would have actually got a ban for like a month for that. I love that so much though. But yeah, like shit like that, you're not going to be able to do that because they'll report you and say it's like harassment or something. Like, obviously, if people are just going to be like straight up racist and shit, like I get it. But you know that there's always going to be that fine line of like, oh, he's harassing me. He spoke loudly in a call. I felt threatened.
Stop digging your own grave. It's pissing me off. Like, I'm pretty sure like the people that are actually working on like the art and animation and like whatever on Overwatch 2 are really passionate people. The trailers.
I hope you realize deepwoken has 10k active players and your stream has 8. Yeah, it's a bit worrying.
Not the trailers, the animations they show of this game are phenomenal. Remember that like McCree pie scene? That was goddamn scrumptious as hell. But they are so laser focused on making this a competitive experience.
I mean, that's like every Blizzard game though that I've ever seen. Like that they put more effort into the CGI of like the trailers than the actual game itself.
They have like focus.
Like Diablo trailers, for example, they're like amazing, this huge spectacle, and then the actual game is just like cookie clicker.
So much of their time on that element of Overwatch that there's like no content to show, and now they're trying to monetize it even more. There's nothing here.
What's your opinion on Edge Runners? I'm only on episode 6 at the minute. I didn't get the hype initially. I really didn't get the hype, but I'm more than halfway through it at the minute. It's good. It's definitely worth watching. Because it's so easy to watch as well. Like, each episode is only 20 minutes long.
Here, everything that they're showing is already in Overwatch 1 with like a few things sprinkled on. Again, it pisses me off more than it should. I loved playing Overwatch 1 back in around like 2016, 2017. But the direction Overwatch 1 took, I wasn't for it. And now Overwatch 2 is just like diving into a ravine. I don't understand it. It feels so like greedy.
Yeah, Overwatch has kind of gone bedtime now. It's kind of like Splatoon. It's like, if you enjoy it, power to you, but I don't understand how you can have fun with games like that. It just seems to be the same thing over and over. All right, I'm gonna go for a piss, and then we will do Deep Woken.
He's finally gonna do it. He's finally gonna do Deep Woken. Oh, the chicanery. My enemy. Oh, the chicanery. Oh, the chicanery.
All right, we back. We back. We back. We back. We back. Okay, it's time, boys. It's time. It's time for. It is time for. It's time for the thing I've been hyping up all stream. It's time for Deep Woken.
If you are willing to, you can join the VC with one of the main YouTubers of the game. He can give you a really good run-through of the basics and help you prevent your experience getting ruined. The game is very unique and we want you to enjoy it.
I'll do a blind run first. If I get like...
Stalling Andy, stalling Andy, stalling
Shut
Andy.
up.
You are scared to play a Lego game.
Scared to play a Lego game? Shut up.
The one thing that I will always have over games like Valorant is that you can see the women's feet in their summer skins. The blue woman scrumbly dumptious little tootsies. Her sweaty little stompers.
Right, so, before
Pyro, what is your opinion on the current economic situation in the United Kingdom? How long do you think Liz Truss will last as Prime Minister?
Something inflation.
Chills, number 15, Overwatch 2. Overwatch 2 is another attempt at a free-to-play monetized first-person shooter. Maybe this time they'll remember to make the game good.
So, I saw this video. Wait, where's it gone? I saw this video in my recommended. I want to show you guys this before we do Deep Woken. This video here. So, this is called Doomsday is Coming Deep Woken. So this video is apparently about me playing Deep Woken. It's not good.
Guys, cut the music. Now play the scary music because this is serious. Doomsday and Deep Woken is among us. Pyrocynical.
He said Among Us, unironically, by the way.
A popular YouTuber that some of you may even know, is planning to play Deep Woken during his next live stream, which consists of thousands of viewers.
Someone in chat said no one likes suppers. That's quite mean. That's quite mean. Tell you what, I'll do Deep Woken next stream. I will do it next stream. That's my promise. I'll do Roblox Deep.
Now, why is this even such a big deal? Well, do you remember when I Show Speed played Deep Woken?
Fucking
Rage quit instantly.
Why this game so shitty, man?
Instant rage quit. I laugh.
The fans
I laugh.
that remained and continued to play because of Speed grew up to be none other than the no attunement 700 health Metamancers.
So apparently this guy is making the case that I Show Speed played the game for 5 minutes, and apparently what that did is it made every single god sweat that watched Speed keep playing the game, and they just became fucking demon greasers. I don't know how true it is though.
Now, do you want even more?
What's the buzzword he said? I don't know. It's just words.
Well, you're probably thinking, what's the solution to this? Well, it may be a bit unorthodox, but we need to bring back Grip Freshy Day when his stream starts.
What the fuck is Grip Freshy Day? What does that mean? Is that what... Hablo no English. What, you grab people that are new to the game?
When his stream starts. You never know which Freshies are there because of Pyrocynical, and if you kill them young, they will never grow up to be Metamancers. Now, these Freshies are extremely strong, and I advise you to take extreme precaution against these Freshies, and only engage in combat if you're at least level 60, and with 3 teammates.
I like how he's talking about the entire lore, like the unwritten rule of respect for other players.
Even then, victory is not guaranteed. But we, Deep Woken players, can prevail and defend Etris and Vigils. Heed my warning, and good luck.
That video has 27k views, by the way. There is a lot of hype around this game. I do not understand it. All right, fine. We'll get started. Okay. I think I gotta put on. Can I get a burger? Prove him wrong. Don't flake. Yeah, I'm not flaking, idiot. I'm getting it set up. Thank you for $100 though, Nico. By the way.
Supar is a homophobe.
He's a homophobe. You getting me involved in all this lore, bro?
Sequel games being released lately are just a copy-paste of the last one with small content differences and then a different number on the cover.
Okay. So.
I'm going to grip you so hard you will die to a jellyfish in the depths, you stinky British.
So you've got Deep Woken. This is it, right? Deep Woken.
Pyro doesn't pee. He leaves stream cause Colossal is in his house and he gives him a sloppy kiss on the mouth.
Thank you, Naked Mango, for joining. Guys, you gotta pay for this? Guys, this is 400 Robux. You didn't tell me you gotta pay for it. Have you gotta pay? You suck. I thought this was free. L game. You gotta pay for this? L game. Yeah, alright, fine. I'll pay for it. If it shows my bank card on screen, I'm fucked. Actually, I'm not letting you guys see that. Do you want to access Deep Woken for 400 Robux? Yes. It's done. You've successfully bought Deep Woken for ages 13 plus. Yeah, we know the player base be 13. We know that. Okay. I've never played this before. I never played this before. I want to do a clean run, a fresh run, like no assistance. Continue. Private test server, no scary people. Okay, new slot. I just paid money. I just paid money to buy the game. I gotta pay money again. Oh wait, no, you get the first one for free. Okay, what region am I joining? I don't know. What region? What region do I join? Can you do quick join? Quick join. All right, I'll do quick join. This is gonna be fucking... This is gonna suck. I can just tell this is gonna suck, bro. Not the game, but the players. Don't hate the game, hate the player. I ignored what? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Canor with... Why is it so small? Why is it... Everything is so small. With canine features, the Canor are fiercely loyal, often found as guards and personal servants. Okay. You get to re-roll. Purchase... You've got to pay to re-roll the race? Everyone's saying re-roll. Re-roll? Okay. $150 for a re-roll. Is this... am I playing like a Chinese Skinnerbox game? What is this? $150 for a re-roll? I gotta pay again? Fuck me, bro. Oh, they're already adding me. They're literally already adding me on the bottom right. Fuck me. All right, hang on. Right, I gotta purchase Robux for a re-roll. This sucks. I'm gonna purchase Robux. Don't re-roll. It's pointless. Don't re-roll. Don't? Why not? Why no re-roll?
Please be sure to cover the top of your stream. People will be able to stream snipe you like that.
People are saying don't re-roll. Why? Don't re-roll. It's not worth it. Don't re-roll. It doesn't matter. Okay, yeah. Literally everyone's saying don't re-roll. So I'm not gonna re-roll. Okay. Literally everyone's saying it's pointless. How do I cancel this? There we go. Okay. Name. Okay, so you can't have like a custom name. Races don't matter in the game. It's just their way of making money. They're all cosmetic. You got a private server. Where? They gave you access to a private server. Yeah, where? What private server? Go to private test server. Go back to the main menu. Okay. Private server, no scary people. Okay. Okay. So what? How's this work? Okay, so name. Masculine name. Feminine name. Neutral. I don't even know what name to pick. Bartholomew. Okay, yeah, we're picking that. Bartholomew. We're definitely picking that. Face. We want to make him look kind of... He's kind of angry. He's got his own personal problems going on. Starting weapon. Sword, battle axe, stiletto. Surely a sword. Can't go wrong with that. Attunement. None, random, flame charm, frost draw. Bro, is this... Am I playing like D&D? You guys thought this out a lot. You guys thought this out a lot. There's actually so many people backseat gaming in chat right now. It's unreal. Which one, chat? What's a good starting attunement? Flame, surely. Can't go wrong with fire. Okay, everyone's saying flame. Yeah, everyone's saying flame. Yeah, I thought so. All right. Yeah, apparently it's goated. Core attribute. Oh, I'm never good at these. I'm never good at these. I always botch it. Okay, let's just take everything down to like the lowest so it can work. You can't have lower than 2 charisma. Okay. So now we got 13. Okay, so you can't have lower than 2 strength. You can't have lower than 2 charisma. What's good? What's good? Strength. What? Okay. Better question. What's the shit stat? What is the worst stat I should not touch? Let's do 5 strength and agility. Surely they'll be useful, right? What is the worst stat? The worst stat. Charisma's the worst stat. Willpower's the worst stat. Intelligence. Is intelligence like based on magic? 40 willpower. I don't have 40. But you see, you think I got 40
no,
points?
Don't buy Robux. I don't want to see you develop a Roblox gambling addiction live on stream. Oh wait, I forgot I'm supposed to say something funny or insulting to give you content for the Pyro live video of this. You are moist critical but bad.
Your inner strength and ability to keep a steady mind increases sanity. Your ability to influence others increases ether. Max. F max. Fortitude max. Intelligence is mid. Go 44. I don't have 40 to spend. Fortitude gives HP. Oh, okay. Is that good then? 555002. Is that good? Intel's mid. I haven't seen anyone say intelligence is good. Okay, everyone's saying that's good. All right, boys. Boons and flaws. Gourmet foods are much more nutritional. Flaws. Oh, I see. The more that you add, the more that you get. You regenerate ether more slowly. Gourmet foods more nutritional. You get a free attribute to harvest. You're resistant to environmental effects. Your armor retains more durability. You have a much higher max carry load. That sounds good. That's usually a good one to get. I'll pick Gourmet. Someone said auto die. Auto didact? You get a free attribute to invest every level. Okay, that sounds really good. What's a good enemies detect you more easily? Can't eat flesh. That sounds bad. Having to physically take the life of another makes you lose your stomach. You bleed more. All insanity gained from attacks is heavily amplified. You learn at a slower rate. Your hunger and thirst depletes faster. How is glutton good? Like, how rare is food in the game? Obvious. Someone's saying obvious. Enemies detect you more easily. Okay. And then I'll pick auto. Don't get simple. Glutton is bad. Okay. What's my origin? The Isle of Virgins. Yep. Okay. What the fuck is this game? Okay, so two is swords. Okay. Why have I got a dumbbell? You feel your strength improving. Oh, this is like a GTA San Andreas thing, right? Someone's saying L spawn. Where do I go then? Okay, talk. Europe seems saving you wasn't worth it. Where can I get some clothes? Turn on shift lock. Hang on. How do you turn on shift lock? How do you turn on shift lock? Ah, double W. Got you. Okay, okay. I'll see you run. Oh shit, there's a fight over here. What's going on over here? Oh my. Oh, okay. Okay, why is he attacking me? What is he doing? Is that a player or not? I can't even tell. He's moving like a fucking moron. Okay, thank you for hitting me. Please make yourself discreet. This is a place of learning. Okay. Lol. Wait, what's it to... Okay, so it's like Q to backflip. Okay, I got this. I got this. I got this. No, no, no. I got this. I got this. I got this. What the fuck? I like how he locked onto me. Is this like Batman Arkham Asylum combat? What? What? Yeah, nice. I thought this game was permadeath. I just respawned. I thought the game was permadeath. I literally just respawned, bro. You mean it's perma?
Remember, just parry, block, dodge.
How'd you block?
Hi Pyro. You should spawn at Isle of Vigils to try fighting the trainer NPC so you can get used to combat. Good luck, man. This game's really fun.
Is it fun though?
Was Keemstar telling the truth about the 14-year-old French girl?
Definitely not. I don't... Where's the trainer? This guy, is he sitting down or is he small? He's sitting down. You feel a sudden rush as if walking into a tornado. The feeling subsides you. Step back, choosing not to disturb the man before you. Okay, can't even attack him. So wait, how'd you block? Escape, settings. Okay. Escape, settings, shift lock on. Okay. Yep. Oh, what the fuck is this? Okay, so it's Q to dodge. How'd you block though, chat? Hold F to block. Got ya. Okay. We sorted. Oh, boys. I didn't know it'd be a fucking threesome. Calm down. Yep. Yep. Now he's going to cut my throat. Yep. And I fell onto the map. Nice. Yep. Yeah, cheers to that. Cheers to that, boys. Yep. Thank you. Nice one. Nice one. What's this donor we got? My friend recently updated his small game on Roblox called Black Magic 2. Oh, I could check that out. So when is the game fun? Did I die? Oh. Okay. I'm in the depths. The deep is calling. What the fuck is this? Celator Wastes. Is this a good spawn? I feel like I'm in an aquarium. Jump into the void. Someone said jump. Okay. What the fuck was that? I just died. Yeah. Nice game. Nice game. Oh shit. Is that Squidward? Oh god, they move fast. Wow. Why can't I attack them? Oh, I'm getting the hang of this. I'm getting the hang of this. Yo. Okay. I'm actually getting the hang of this. I am actually getting the hang of this, boys. Based. W. I'm ready, man. I'm ready to fight anyone now. And harvest. What I get? I got a scallop. Click the question mark on the left. Welcome to Deepwoken. Listed below are some of the tips for getting started. Light attack, feint, sprint, roll, crouch, sprint, gesture, taunt. Execute KO'd enemy is B. Right, that's something important to know. What the fuck? What was that? What the fuck is that? Oh my god, that thing is huge. Look, it's just kicking him. Bro. What the hell? No, we got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. Boys, we got this. No, no, never mind. Okay. I think I died. Come on, get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. No, my... Oh, I'm alive. You can't get me up here. Can't get me up here. Unlucky. Unlucky. You can't get me up here. Unlucky. Boys, get him. I'm gonna eat a scallop. I'm gonna do some muscle work. Make me stronger. There you go. Strength increase. We're good. We're good. It's done. It's done. It's done. Oh, fucking hell. That was genius. Lifts a dumbbell. Just dies. Press tab.
Pyro, why are you playing this game? It tried to rip you off of your money within the first few minutes. Take it from someone who used to love this game with all my heart. There's nothing they're worth playing since 2014. Take you only spent $5.
You can slide on stuff. I didn't even know that. Yeah, so if you're on like a surface, you can skid down it. That's cool. Oh, wait. Oh, what the fuck? Where is this? Press tab to rearrange inventory. I got no inventory. Where do I go? Oh, here. Okay. Chat's calling that guy that told me to stop playing the game as schizo. What was this? Inspect. Hippocampal pool. Faint images flash before your eyes as you gaze into its depths. You see discarded items lurking in its depths. Perhaps there's something you wish to pass on to some other soul. False memory. You draw a sword from the pool. Translucent and ephemeral. It shall only last a bit or fragile in nature. Okay. Pass down item. Okay, I think that's it. How do I get out of here, bro? Do I have to leave the game? Like quit? Chat is moving way too quick. Press 3. The fuck? There's a guy behind a statue that looks like you talk to him. Okay. Oh, wait, something over here. Oh, right, okay. So, this is it for us. You know what I mean? You're me after all. This is where we as a person end. Sigh. Let's sigh. There was so much left for us to do, wasn't there? No. Got fucking killed by people that look like KKK and then died. That's the entire thing. See your face racked with a pained expression. All of it around. I feel like I've just finished watching the end of an anime and I started on the last episode. All of our mind is able to make sense of right now. It's just holding is all that we can still remember.
It is the best deepwoken exploit.
Come speak to me again when you want to, you know. Okay. See yourself smiling weakly. Don't want to go without a smile, do we? The end. What? I die? How this game more complex than Skyrim, dude? How this game more complex than Skyrim? Have I got to start again? Call Agatmatsu. Okay. I'll call him. I don't know how to though. I don't know his Discord. Is he still watching me right now? Hang on. I think he's. I don't know how. Oh, he's literally watching my stream right now.
My time, huh?
What's his fucking Hang on.
Yo, what's good, bro?
What is your Discord? I can't even comment. I got a sub. What's your?
Tell him I'll join his VC6 in his Discord.
My VC? I'm not in a VC. Wait, my Discord? Hang on. Hang on. How the fuck do I? Okay. I tell you what. I know you can hear me because you're watching my stream. What's your fucking Twitter? Because I'll just DM you there. I'll just look you up on Twitter. Hang on. I'll just get him on Twitter. Please tell me the guy's got Twitter. Does he not have Twitter? Ah! Does he not have a Twitter? Does he not have a Twitter? Why is someone just spamming Chinese? Just call on Discord. I don't have his Discord though, is what I'm saying. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to give out his Discord. He's in my server right now. You sure? Hang on. No, I don't see him. He's in VC6 in your Discord. He's in VC6 in your Discord. Ah, he's the one with the funny Asian characters. Ah, okay. Okay. I see. Hello?
Hello.
Yo.
We'll go. Welcome to deepwoken.
Yo, what's good? Hey, you wanna like go into private call?
Yeah, that works. That works, sure. Yeah, I've already added you.
Yo.
Hola.
Yeah, dude. Let me go ahead and join you up on this private server. Welcome to deepwoken, man.
I've been chilled it like so long to play it, and then I just yeah, I forgot how fucking like difficult some of the Roblox games are, like that doors mode as well.
I mean, I'll tell you, like, the thing about deepwoken is, like, once you start actually getting into it, like, you'll learn. It's like that initial learning curve, but honestly, it's a pretty simple game in my opinion, and it's quite fun as well.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and join you on like just a random account real quick.
Yeah, I was saying I feel like I've jumped in at the end of like an anime season or something. It's just that there's so much shit.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot to really get into.
How do I
But
join you, by the way?
I just rejoin the private server, and I'll make my way towards you.
Yeah, sure. Let me just make sure I got my. Yeah, perfect. Finalize. Yep. Yeah, I think I'm back on. It's genius how much hype there was around this. I had no idea how like popular this. I had no idea how popular this this game was.
Dude,
I had like
people-
3 videos made of me in the span of a day. I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, everyone's like was like waiting for you to like play this game. Kid you not, man.
Yeah, I'm happy there's private servers because I would have just been like ganked in seconds.
Yeah, dude, there are people who were like actually scouting, like ready and thirsty to kill you. It was crazy.
Hanging around all the spawns and stuff. Yeah, I saw Speed play this for like a total of like 8 seconds and he just rage quit.
Yeah, you like, bro. I mean, I guess I can't blame him in a sense, in a way, but it's crazy, dude. Like, there's like half the community ready to like defend you, and like half the community ready to like send you away.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine there's a pretty fucking elitist community if it's like built on this.
Yeah, the community can be hit or miss sometimes. You got like the sweats, you know, and they're a little toxic, you know. A few incidences happen here and there, but I say like a majority of the community is pretty chill for the most part.
Is that your character there?
Yeah, I'm the dude with I got like blue hair. This guy's like Etrian.
You're not in private server. Some guy just told me. Oh, this isn't you. I don't think. I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Does that mean I'm gonna get like absolutely swarmed now? Go to main menu.
Right.
Oh right, shit. Yeah, I gotta leave. I gotta. Yeah, he said to me, "You're not in private server." It's so genius how you've got like half the community are just these fucking noble knights that are just willing to actually guide you through it as well, and then the other half just want to massacre you.
I mean,
we're on
it's
private
crazy.
test server now. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, actual. Yeah, that guy was Chad. Chat. That guy was actually Chad. He could have been such a dick
shout
as
out.
well.
He could have killed you right then and there too.
You know the guys in the white cloaks? Like, I'm assuming they're meant to fucking decimate you, right? Like when you first start off.
Well, I mean, yeah, like, I mean, you're not really even supposed to like attack them. They're supposed to like protect you from people who attack you in general.
Oh fuck!
Well, what's up?
Am I alive? I got attacked by 2 bandits, and I got ganked like straight away.
You got fucked up?
I'm alive.
Oh, I see.
I fell into like a river.
Let me see where you're at real quick.
I got knocked off the bridge. You know those bandits that spawn that attack the white cloak guys?
Yeah.
They went straight for me. So
Right. So the island you're at is called Vigils. I'm heading there right now. And yeah, I guess I'll probably just teach you some of the basics. I'm not gonna like try and handhold you too much. Because I think probably like the most fun you can have in this game is just like playing the game without really having like any tutorial stuff.
handholding. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, discovering it yourself.
Yeah, and I'll say that there's not really many Roblox games where you can kind of get that experience because like a lot of them are like geared towards kids.
I was gonna say like I can't imagine a kid playing this game with how like greasy some of the combat is. Like, because this plays a lot like For Honor, right? Or Dark Souls PvP.
I mean, I'd say like similar in a sense, but like a lot more forgiving in terms of like trying to play it defensively, I guess.
Yeah.
But I guess for the most part, I guess most important thing is definitely to block, parry, and dodge. I kid you not. People are gonna like probably spam that in your chat whenever you're fighting something.
Yeah, I noticed
whenever
that.
Whenever an enemy like swings their weapon towards you, you can press F to just parry their attack. And once you do, like you'll be able to attack right after. And you can also just like hold F to block as well. And there's like those are like your various forms of like defending against people who attack you. Then you already know that like clicking is to like swing your weapon, but you can also feint a weapon if you like right click or M2 right after you swing your weapon. So like to mix up people, I guess in a way, just like feint, and you can swing right after as well.
What do you mean? You mean like feign an attack, like fake it?
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
I see. Okay. Yeah, For Honor has some shit like that, I think. Yeah, I'm on the bridge, by the way.
All right. I'm heading towards you right now.
Yeah, I reset my character because I fell into a ravine, so my health right now is just complete ass.
Same, man. I'm like one tap. I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna lie.
So there's no items in that can restore you. So if you die and you lose everything, like you're fucked. There's no like like Minecraft's got that funny totem you can use and shit.
Right. Well, basically, I won't explain much at the moment because I don't want to like really spoil it. But there is ways to get like your health back if you're talking about like your health bar. But if you're talking about like items in your inventory, yeah, you kind of do drop them on death. But I mean, there are ways to get them back.
People in chat are spamming join beyond the sea. What is that?
Oh, that's like, I think, what's that? If they're telling you to join the group, I don't think you really have to. Let me see. Nah, for the most part, yeah, you should be straight.
Yeah, fair.
So I guess I'll quickly just very lightly explain progression, because I don't want you just to wander around, for the most part. Progression's like decently simple. All you really want to just kind of do is, you'll eventually, so like that dumbbell you had, right?
Yep.
You've already experienced it before, but you were in an event or you did like an interaction that allowed you to increase like that stat point by training it, right? So like strength could be like chopping down trees, fighting big monsters, right? And the other stats would be like agility, you know, like you can climb and stuff, you can slide, you can run around. That stuff would increase your agility.
Right.
And you can use the various training items to increase your stats. And once you invest 5 points from training, it'll give you a level up. And I don't know if you can see on my screen right now, but whenever you level up, well, actually, I'll let you figure out what happens when you level up.
How'd you level up? Did you press like tab or something? Is it like a menu?
It will show you on your screen when you level up. You'll see it.
What bar is it? Because I got like 3.
Oh yeah, on the left there. I'm guessing you're assuming right bottom left.
Oh shit, yeah, my bottle was covering it. Yeah, there's 3 bars. Which one's the level up? There's like water, I think, like
You
hydration.
actually, well, that's the thing. You don't actually like level up based off of like EXP necessarily. There is EXP to gain, but it's not like there's like a white bar that increases, and once it hits the like top, you gain a level. It's more like after you gain a certain amount of EXP, you're able to level up from, again, investing 5 training points through whatever you want to put your points into.
Oh, okay. Chat's telling me to sit at a campfire.
Yeah, that increases your health. Like, it regenerates your health
Right,
slowly.
yeah, I was going to say, my health is fucked right now, so probably need that.
Let me see where you're at right now.
I kind of ran back to the spawn, the Japanese building.
I see. Yeah, I'm heading over there right now.
How long have you been playing this game for? Like, on and off?
Ooh, probably like a good while, actually. So I became like a tester for this game about like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And the game came out December 2021. And so, yeah, I guess technically I played for like 15 months, I'd say 16.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Literally nearly years. That's insane. I keep forgetting like how fucking committed some of the Roblox community is, man. It's insane.
Indeed. In my opinion, I do think it's I think it's probably the best Roblox game in my opinion, man.
Yeah, the player base for it is insane. There's this Roblox mode I do sometimes, the weather survival one. You know that one? That's popular. That's super popular. It's got like 10k, but then this one has got like 9k players like active, which is just insane.
All right, so
is that you?
Right in front of you.
Yeah, what up? What up?
Yeah, let's go.
I forget you can roll. Yeah, out of combat.
Yeah, so I guess we'll make our way over to this like campfire over here. Just heal up because I'm also pretty low. All right.
How'd you sit?
So,
oh yeah.
Oh,
it.
yeah,
You
just
rest.
press C.
Oh, that's super quick. Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay,
That's very nice. So the bar right above your health is your posture. That's like whenever you're holding your block against someone like attacking your weapon.
Yeah.
That's going to increase. And if it's the top, you get block broken and you get stunned as well. So you want to like make sure that doesn't happen. And you can get your posture lower by parrying. Like pretty simple.
Okay.
Right below that is like there's like a little armor bar that's in white. We don't have armor because we're in rags. But whenever we do, or if we do end up crafting armor, the more we get hit, the more we lose our armor and we have to repair it, right?
Yep.
Then below that is ether and reservoir. And with ether, basically ether is like kind of your mana bar, if you will. And how that regenerates. There's different ways you can actually get to regenerate. So like there might be a talent that gives you ether whenever you do a certain action, but it regenerates naturally as long as you have the bar below it, which is reservoir. So yeah,
how do you
there's, like,
regen reservoir?
there's usually there's like a couple of different ways. You can set it at a campfire to regen your reservoir, or you can like eat what's called mantra ingredients, but I won't get into that too much because I've just explained the bars real quick.
Yeah.
But for the most part, sitting at the campfire for like a solid 30 seconds to 45 seconds, that should pretty much get you all good to go for like your next adventure.
Yeah, my health like topped up like in seconds pretty much, so pretty quick.
I'm guessing you were picking up some like mushrooms on the way here.
Yeah, I've literally just been like harvesting fucking everything I could find.
So if you have two different sorts of mushrooms, there's actually, if you like press tab and check the top left, you can actually craft things. And right below it, there's like a little like recipes. And whenever you start off, they actually give you a couple recipes to work with. So you can just like make some mushroom soup if you have.
Ah, I see. You drag it out the hotbar. I see.
Right.
Yeah, I was confused. Like, I opened the inventory, like, why isn't there anything there? That makes sense.
Right, and so for like some of the crafting, you need to be like sitting at a crafting table or at a campfire if you're cooking.
Campfire pit, wood, stick. Yeah, I see.
So if you have like two different mushrooms, you can just go ahead and like walk up to the campfire and like put two different mushrooms in your crafting bar, and then just like craft yourself a mushroom soup.
Oh, Minecraft moment. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me go get another mushroom because I think I scranned all of them. I got the little green one, but I don't have the brown type one. I've got wheat. Can you like turn that into bread? I'm guessing or something.
Yeah. That's regathered wheat. Slide you some bread.
Okay. How many mushrooms do you need to make a soup? Just one of each, or?
Yeah, just one of each.
Okay, yeah, I got enough of them. Nice.
As long as there are two different ones, and yeah, dude, mushroom soup, man.
Let me try this now. See if I'm a pro chef. Then a fito, and then brown cap. Oh, base. Yeah, I think it worked.
Yeah, try eating that, man, dude. You gotta like keep your thirst and hunger up.
Oh, I made the wheat as well. Nice. Okay. So which one's your hunger bar? Sorry, is it the left one? The far left.
It's the orange one. Yeah, orange one's the hunger. Blue one's thirst.
So there's no point like eating when it's already full, right? Just save it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Careful though, like eating certain things that are not cooked, like eating raw mushrooms, cause you like to throw up.
Yeah, I was wondering if there was like a risk with that. So one thing I've noticed as well, I'm lifting the dumbbell still, and I'm not getting any more, like, it said I was feeling stronger, but it's not doing that anymore. Do I need to lift like way more, or hit a cap?
Actually, what we need to go do is we actually need to like go and basically go on a nice little adventure and find different sorts of events to help us basically get stat points. So you can't just like AFK and click. You have to like actually go and
like auto click.
Find things around the world to like
the fuck is this?
Basically.
Oh what the fuck do I do? what do I do?
I just press space again and.
Oh, thank God! Oh my God! Was that you that put the barrel down?
I don't. I actually don't know what that barrel was. What the hell? Some random ass barrel. What the hell, man? All right, so actually, good time to teach you. So if you're like running away from some NPCs, man, dude, you can like quickly slide down this thing, and whenever you slide down something, you get like a little speed boost. It's actually really nice.
Yeah, I noticed that. I slid off the fucking edge in one map earlier, so yeah, anything that's got like a downward, that's good to know. Where's your stamina bar? I'm pretty sure you already told me that, but
oh, actually there is no like stamina for running.
So you can just run forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just keep on running. Let's take this little zip line down. Also, thanks for all the donations in chat. I'll check all of them after. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I appreciate the free 2,000 viewers. And then, it's like 500 to 1,000 for deep, but dude, everyone was like crazy about it, man.
I don't know why they. Is that Rick Sanchez? I don't know why there was so much hype around it. I still don't get it. It's so weird. I did not think there was that much community around this, but yeah, just Roblox again. That amazing commitment.
So these guys who like wear this outfit, you can like buy a boat from them.
Okay.
And yeah, just like go through the menu and you should be able just to get a dinghy for free.
I'm interested in the boat. Oh shit. Maybe I don't do it in first person. Yeah, there we go. So build new dinghy. Okay, then spawn it.
Yep.
Is it?
And there you go, right there.
Which one is it? The black one or the green one?
It's this one right here.
Okay.
They usually spawn like adjacent to the boat guy.
Yep.
And I'll let you try and drive it, man. It's just self-forward.
I hope this isn't like Sea of Thieves shit where it's like you've got 17 things to manage.
Nah, it's pretty simple for the most part.
So we'll...
I see a giant island over there though, so if you want we could head over there.
Where?
See that like large island in front of us?
Yep. Yep.
Alright,
Alright,
I guess let's head straight towards it, yeah.
Is there like gusts and stuff you can ride in this game like Sea of Thieves or not?
Well, I mean, you can turn your like sails towards a certain way that the wind is pushing.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean.
Go faster. Yeah.
Someone wants to turn the graphics up like it's Roblox. What do you want?
Oh, I'm guessing they mean like if you go into your settings, you can like turn up your graphics. There's like a graphics mode, and you can actually turn up if you switch it to manual.
Graphics mode, manual. Okay, quality. Yep. All right. Oh yeah, that looks a bit better actually.
Yeah. And yeah, dude. So I don't know, man. What's your thoughts about the deepwoken world right now, man?
I like it. I actually like it. I might put some time into it, like off stream, honestly. Like games like this are just so fucking bizarre, but yeah, they're oh shit.
Oh, actually,
I was definitely gaslit into playing this game though, 100%. I would not have touched this if people weren't spamming it constantly.
I'm not gonna lie, Nico de Gallo, he kind of hard carried here, huh? He donated like 500, man. He always be donating big to me as well. He's pretty nice, dude.
Oh, he watches you as well? Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't have even like played this game if he didn't donate that. When he donated that much, I got like guilt, right? It's like shit. I gotta actually give back.
Yeah, like try like fuck, dude, like 500.
Are we going in this house?
Actually, this is like a little fishing spot, but as of right now, we don't have to worry about fishing. We can come back to this later.
All right.
I'll drive the boat for now. Okay, so my chat's telling me to tell you about shift lock. So I don't know if you have shift lock on right now.
Yeah, yeah, I do.
But
I think I do.
No.
I got like shoot out for it for not having it on.
Yeah, it's because like whenever you fight, like people or like NPCs in this game, like trying to like fight without is like really difficult because you kind of want your like character always like facing forward. And yeah, for the most part, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, you've got like a combat mode or something, right? Where like the camera goes a bit behind you, and you've got like your cursor changes to an eye or something.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's how you know it's in shift lock. Yeah. All right. All right, we're at Lower Rissia now. Okay. Well, we might want to take our weapon here, just in case.
Yep.
So there's also like other things here that we could possibly use to like potentially craft stuff in the future. So be sure to be like on the lookout for things like that.
Yeah, you can't like, can you hit objects like Minecraft? Like you hit a tree to get wood, or does it not work like that? Oh, I see some branches. Okay.
Yeah, you can like, if you have like an axe, for example, you can like cut down the tree.
Hit trees. Okay.
All right. Let's just go look, explore around.
Yeah, I had Nico just donate to my stream now. He said, "You're welcome for the donation. I hope you enjoy the game as much as I do."
All right.
Like
well, if you want to lead the way, man, I wouldn't mind. Oh, I think you're fighting.
Are you sure you want me to lead? I got like 30 minutes experience on. Oh, I can hear people fighting actually. How the fuck you get up there? Oh wait, no, yeah. Don't even know my abilities. Need a pickaxe for that. Minecraft. I can definitely hear some people fighting over this mountain. You can harvest the web. Okay. All right. Another web.
Oh, watch out! These things are jumping us.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I'll take care of this one.
Yep. Shit.
So like as they're swinging, bruh, just like try and press F and try and like time it. I think that might actually be like the biggest learning curve for like most new players, bruh. Hey, you're a natural.
Oh my god, I was shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh no.
Yeah,
Bro, where'd they come from?
They pulled up to like help his homie, bruh.
I'm gonna die.
Ooh, let me come up to
I'm trying to time the... Oh my god. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. Holy shit. And these are like the easiest enemies in the game, I'm guessing?
Yep. Hey man, that's how it is when everyone starts off, man.
Oh my god. I got shit on. Oh, I'm alive. What the fuck?
Actually,
okay.
Yep. Until you're actually like gripped, or like killed by a monster enemy, you can just come back up. So that's like that's actually like that's just called being knocked.
So oh right, so they need to like actually cut your throat to kill you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can press your you can like press V to like pick things up or like people up.
Okay.
And you can like run around with them and whatnot. And then you can just press B to execute it, man. So yeah, take that bro out. Yeah.
I feel like I've actually done something now. I've contributed.
So there's more. There's like more people.
So I can get knocked down infinitely as long as I don't get like cut, right?
Yep.
Okay. Nice.
And anytime you're like doing an event like this, feel free to like go ahead and just use your training tool.
Yeah.
To level up the stat. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, can you build a campfire to like get health back, or you just gotta find them?
You can, but I think you kind of need like there's two things we need. We probably need to find more sticks.
Yeah.
And then we need to like either make flint or buy flint. So we can probably do that once we like actually find some loot around here.
Okay.
Let's see, is there like any more monsters around here? Because that is like, there's like one more down there.
Yep.
They're like talking to each other. I'm on. Oh, this one's dead.
I like how drawn out the execution is, right? Like fucking anime character.
Hey man, dude, I'm telling you, that's like whenever you get into PvP, man, dude. You're gonna be glad that like
how drawn out the animation is. Yeah. I was thinking that. You can't search the bodies, can you? Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, you can if you actually kill a player and they have loot on them. You can just like take their loot.
One of them dropped like a stone or a pearl.
Yeah. We'll eventually get to like stuff like this later, but this is called a mantra modifier. It's used to modify your spells. You can modify your spells in this game.
Okay.
All right. Was that the last one? Huh. I guess that was it. Maybe I'll check deeper in the cave real quick.
Is there
see if maybe there's
there full damage in this game?
There is, yeah. Be careful.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Damn. Yeah, I guess there's no more. Oh, those guys are called mud skippers, by the way, but I guess there's no more of those guys around.
Well, the ones we were just fighting.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm guessing we can't walk on this shit, or can we?
Yeah, we gotta be careful. I think that's poisonous, pretty sure. I guess let's head back out the cave then.
Oh shit. Yep. You feel your agility, your ability and agility is potential. With the right equipment, you can draw it out. Is that dumbbell again?
So whenever, that's actually like, so those are ankle weights. So that's what corresponds to agility. And you can just go ahead and just like whenever we do actually have the, I guess, the money to buy more training items, we can start leveling up the other stats too.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. Yeah, dude.
What's this thing chat's always been saying? The deep is calling. What does that mean?
The deep is calling? Dude. It's just that the deep is calling. There's no other explanation. Like, once you know, you know. The deep is calling, bro. Like, that's just how it is.
Deep is calling. Is that the thing you get when you die?
Actually,
oh, wait, what? Oh.
There's some bandits up here, so come over here.
Yep.
Let's like see if we can like sneak up to them.
Alright.
And you can actually like assassinate.
Oh shit, let's sneak up?
So,
okay.
Yeah, so I'll try and you crouch up, I'll take the one on the right, you take the one on the left.
How do you do it? B?
And you just like click on them whenever you sneak up behind them. So try it. That.
Oh, did that work?
Like, swing on him.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. Hey, good stuff.
Nice. Look at that, man. Fucking 100 hours of experience there. God damn.
Oh, and here we go. We got a chest. You want to open it up?
Yep.
See what's inside.
Iron mask. Tarp. How'd you equip shit? Hang on.
So if you just like click on it, you'll just be able to equip whatever. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. My God, that mask is ugly as hell.
Yeah. It's not like a good anime mask. It's like a Netflix anime mask. What's the Taj?
Oh yeah, that's like a shield, but there's like a stat requirement to equip that. So.
Okay. Oh, you don't have the requirement for that. Okay.
Let's just continue look around for shit to kill. But I'm telling you, man, like if you want to like ever, I don't know, man, bring a couple friends on, dude. I'm telling you, it is like the experience playing with like a good like friend group, man. That's how I start playing with.
Yeah, I'm actually amazed at how much complexity there is in this game.
Yeah,
like it definitely lifts off other shit like Dark Souls and that, but oh, what's that? Oh, it's a zipline. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna gather some more sticks and shit in case we need that. Yep.
But yeah, dude, there are definitely people who have like hundreds, if not like 1,000+ hours on this game.
Shit.
Watch out.
Are they coming?
Be careful.
What the fuck? Oh shit! Yeah, I attacked one of those earlier.
Yeah, we might want to be careful. That guy is it's a little spooky.
Oh shit. Nice.
Alright, there's this dude on me right now.
Yep.
Alright, let's go ahead and take him out.
Is it just me, or like you have to parry them to even be able to get a hit on without trading? Like,
yeah, that's kind of how.
Oh, so it is
Sekiro
then.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't want to count it.
So yeah, if you're not even comfortable taking him on, like we're actually fucked.
Well, I mean, to be honest, you can actually fight those things at like a low power, which is like the levels in this game. But the thing is, like, they're kind of tanky for us right now. So
yeah,
you know, oh man. We'll just like for now, we'll try and see if we can find a way around to go to the other side of the island. So I guess let's go look for another way.
Can we not like try and like
Crafter says
run around him?
Are you gonna have that?
I think it will notice us. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe we can try seeing if we can like sneak past it. I don't know.
Looking forward to seeing you play Black Magic 2 later. Have you heard of that?
Black Magic 2, yeah. It's a pretty interesting fighting game. I think it's alright. Not as good as deepwoken, but you know, just putting it out there. Oh yeah.
We could try it. You know, he's stuck in that wall. We could try it.
I bet. Yeah,
fuck it. Oh, you want to fight him? I meant just run past him. Oh shit, alright.
Oh yeah, you're right. Actually, yeah, that might be a better idea.
This game is very fun when you get the hang of it.
Let's just get out of here.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
That's dip. I'm not trying to fight that.
Yep.
Twitter users when they find out there's a life beyond Twitter. My mother's dying. Only has a couple weeks left. Spent a lot of time
Oh,
waiting
shit.
in hospital and want to
Oh,
say
shit.
thank you for
Is there
live
no-
streaming
wait, did
and
he-
bringing a
What?
smile into my life when there's really not a
Fucking
lot to smile
Geralt
about
of Rivia
anymore.
just one-shot
It
me.
means a lot. Thank
I
you.
died.
Bruh.
I died.
No.
I
Don't
died.
use third person.
Hey, let me head
First
back to you. Let me
person
come
is
pick you up
better.
again.
Trust.
Fuck.
Oh,
Don't
nah.
be scared.
Hey, the first
Use
Sharko death,
guns.
man. Hey, man, it happens to all of us.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
Jesus. I think I'm actually going to end stream on my end, dude. Because I've been streaming
see.
for like 3 hours and I set myself
If
a
I
limit
had
of 2
a cinder
today.
block, I would throw it
yeah,
at
that's
a
cool.
baby.
Hang on one sec. Yeah, I'm probably going to end stream on my end. But it was really good talking to you, man. I'll probably message you like in a little bit as well, just to get any more tips
bet.
and shit. But yeah, no, I appreciate it, man.
I got you.
Yeah, it's good meeting you.
All right, bro.
Yeah, take it easy,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Enjoy,
man,
enjoy
appreciate
the
it.
rest of the stream.
You have a good one, bro.
All right, you too, man. You
I'll
too.
see you later.
Yeah, guys, I'm probably gonna end stream now because I just realized like I've been streaming for 3 hours, and I kind of don't want to stay up too late. But I think I'm gonna. I probably will stream this again. You know, it's a pretty fucking complex game. And shout outs to shit. What was his fucking name? Because his name's in like Japanese. What's his fucking actual name? What's his name on What's his name on fucking Agamatsu? Yeah, shout outs to Agamatsu. He was like super helpful with that shit. Base guy. Definitely go watch him when I stop streaming. Yeah, thank you all for watching, and yeah, I will catch you guys next stream. I'm probably gonna try that Black Magic too. But yeah, I'm probably gonna offline game this a little bit, you know. Might do a bit of metagaming because there's a lot to learn. But yeah, he helped me a lot with that. He helped me a lot. So based. All right, I'm gonna eat because I haven't eaten all day. I'm literally shaking. I had like a fucking Pepsi Max to keep me going, but I gotta eat, bro. So I'll catch you guys later. Thank you all for joining. Probably streaming tomorrow because I travel down to Australia in like a couple days. I'll try and get a stream out tomorrow. It's nearly midnight, so I said tonight. But yeah,